Testing 1 2 1 2. Time for Bison basketball. Kicks 96.1, highplanesradio.net, our KICX app, and the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Rich Barnett, Bob Golke here from Gothenburg High School. The Swedes and the Bison here from Gothenburg High. Bob and I drove in snow the whole way, snow and fog, and it's like, wow.
But we're so much closer to home tonight
there we
than
go.
Tuesday night. I'm very happy about that.
My gosh, you ain't a kid on that Broken Bow trip. But boy, the Bison in a kind of a gauntlet when it comes to Southwest Conference teams. They just faced Broken Bow, one of the other favorites to win it when it comes to conference tournament time. Gothenburg tonight. They go to Minden next Saturday night. Along, of course, they got the home game against Hastings. So, boy, this January start of the schedule, not easy at all, is it?
Well, again, I mean, it is the proverbial out of the frying pan into the fryer or whatever because, again, after Tuesday night, and again, this is Gothenburg's first game of the week.
Yeah.
So they're going to be raring to go. Both boys and girls have not played until this game tonight. So, again, this is a very salty Gothenburg Swede, Lady Swede, whatever you want to call it. Very good team. They're currently 8-1. Their only loss was to Adams Central by 4 points, who's another really solid team. And again, this is a team that's gone to the state volleyball tournament a couple years in a row. They've done basketball as well at the state tournament in Lincoln. So again, this is a very veteran team. A new coach for the Swedes that we'll maybe have to get a chance to talk about. But again, boy, this is just a talented group. They have 5 seniors. And they will miss at least 4 of the 5 seniors going into next year. But, yeah, this has been a great group of girls to coach in frankly, all the major sports.
Yeah, athletic-wise, I talked to Coach Strauss about volleyball. They were great. Basketball, they even had some great talents in track and field as well, which, of course, the track's out right outside the door here at Gothenburg High School. So, yeah, it's been a pretty talented class, hasn't it?
Yeah, they really have had a lot of success, and again, they're used to success. And, again, gosh, again, there's an ebb and flow to conferences and how good and how bad they are, and things change, especially in small town America. But boy, this town has been on a nice little run for about 4 years now with their girls. And again, even just maybe, I don't know if the spigot's going to run dry, but their JV girls won 54-18 tonight, right before this game here. So again, they still got plenty of talent.
All right, starting lineups, both teams, you got them.
Let's go ahead and go with the Gothenburg Lady Swedes. They're going to go with Zoe Beveridge. She is a 5'6" freshman. She'll be joined by Taryn O'Hare, who is a 5'9" junior. Ashlyn Richardson, one of their setters from volleyball. She's a 5'4" senior. Alex Beveridge, the 5'6" junior. And Clara Everett, just an absolutely phenomenal athlete here for Gothenburg. She's a 5'7" senior. And of course, again, the head coach for Gothenburg is Tim Strouser. McCook Lady Bison will go with their normal 5. Malia Hilker, 5'7" junior. Brooklyn Gillen, the 5'6" junior. Callie Crawford, a 5'10" freshman. Paige Bortner, the 5'7" junior. And Corey Rippon, the 6' senior. And of course, the head coach for the Lady Bison is Amy Scheil.
I think we have our anthem coming up here shortly, or we're going to do the lineups, I do believe, first. Say thanks to all of our great sponsors helping us out on coverage of Bison basketball on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. I know the angle's a little awkward. If I shift over to the left, I might catch Bob's top of his head. Well, but you're good. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't let my hair get in the way.
This is where Mr. Maracek, the great AD, put us. And, that's we're going to deal with it. We'll just deal with it. But you got I think, a good picture and should be ready. By the way, Bison Boys JV won their game.
Yeah, they won. We didn't get the exact score, but they won by just about 20. We have it on good word from one of the JV boy parents, our secret source over there. So, again, they continue their undefeated season, too, the JV boys. So, be very interested to see how they do against Sydney tomorrow night, the JV boys, too, because Sydney undefeated, at least coming into tonight's play.
Yeah, by the way, boys game only tomorrow at the high school gym. It's going to be nice to have a first home game in a couple of weeks here with Sydney boys only. The Sydney girls are playing, of course, in that classic that's down in central Nebraska. They'll be playing in that. So it's boys only pregame at around 5:10. Tip-off time at around 5:30 from the high school gym. Then next week, it's a Friday, Saturday weekend with Hastings in town for home games on Friday. And then we make a road trip to see Minden. Probably the other favorites, if there's going to be a favorites in the Southwest Conference, to do pretty well to come to the conference tournament.
Yeah, exactly. I think Minden's only lost one game, maybe two. They lost that opener to Southern Valley, which was a little bit shocking. But, again, that's the defending C1 volleyball team.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that they've got some height, and they're going to be a real challenge. I mean, again, this conference at the top, Rich, is really good. It's very competitive and quite good.
Girls and boys. We'll talk more about the boys coming with the boys matchup. We got a Danny in the nightcap just to kind of look ahead. Gothenburg at 7-2, the Bison at 7-3.
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be really interesting to see. Gothenburg boys have only lost 2 games. Donovan Trumbull is 1 game, which you may not be familiar with, but they're a very salty club. They've only lost 1 game on the year, and it eludes me who they lost.
Adam
Central as well. Okay, yeah, again, in a close game, and that's a quality team. So, no, the boys' game should be very, very interesting.
Apparently, we are not going to have an anthem, so we are ready to rock and roll once again here from Gothenburg High School. Kicks 96.1 or Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel as well. Bison will go right to left, and Gothenburg left to right. Bison have wore those road jerseys like no other. As of late, you got to check out this. Head official is tossing it up. Got the James Harden look. Man, oh man, check out the beard.
Yeah, I can't see his whistle.
Gothenburg baseline, long 3 by Everett's on the way, no good. Long rebound, O'Hara. Chance for Gothenburg to reset the Bison early man-to-man pressure. One thing McCook's got to do, offense, take care of the basketball. And they're going to see pressure against them from Gothenburg. They got to handle the press. One thing that just killed them against Broken Bow again last week. Swedes in the half court. Atchison ringing one of their primary ball handlers. The younger Beveridge girl, just a young freshman in for the O'Hare girl. And Everett trying to go baseline and dribble out of bounds. We'll go back to McCook.
Yeah, again, Rich, we were talking to Coach Strouser beforehand. And he did remind me that, McCook's girls gave Gothenburg pretty much a battle till I think late in the third quarter last year. So he's not taking anything for granted now, and here comes the pressure.
Yep, Bortner backcourt, Callie Crawford right there. You've got to push it a little bit, have people from the middle come up. They break the timeline, Rippon Gillen. Jumpers on the way, missed it. And Malia Hilker with the offensive board.
Yeah, really nice to see them break the press.
Chance McCook set up things inside. Rippon dumps it off to Gillen on the fly. Lamps on the way, missed it. And rebound by Everett for Gothenburg. Swedes for the second time on the offensive end. Long three by Beveridge is on the way and banked it for three. How about that one?
They don't need any help. We don't need to have that stuff start going in. But again, wide open shot by her.
Full court pressure once again applied by Gothenburg. It's Crawford. Now it's Gillen. They'll drop it off. Nice shot, McCook. Ripping a low block. Jumpers on the way. Missed it too strong. Rebound by Hilker underneath the bucket too much. Now it's Bortner. Skip pass across the paint. Now it's Crawford trying to find Rippon. A kind of a wide pass, and Everett's right there for the pick. Here comes Gothenburg the other way off the turnover. As the Swedes with Beveridge. Everett against Rippon. Crossover, nowhere to go. They'll kick it right back out. Long three, top of the circle on the way, and good by Beveridge, and it's quickly 6-0.
Yeah, the sisters combined for 3-pointers. We're assuming they're sisters at least, but, again, press does its damage again.
Bison turned the ball over. Long three, top of the circle is going to be short and hit off the front side of the rim and off Ashlyn Richardson, and we'll go back to McCook.
Rich, I just noticed on Paige Bortner, too, she's got kind of a little wrist thing, and it looks like it's around her thumb. So I don't know, maybe it got bent back or something like that.
No
up
clue.
And broken, bro. Yeah, but it almost looks like one of those bowling sleeves that you would wear,
Exactly right.
I mean, I don't know if that's going to affect her shooting. I would assume it would a little.
By the way, Karsten Porter is suited up. She played in the JV game. The Bison turned the ball over in the press. And the Lamps on the way and good. And it's 8-0 just like that. Bison passing game. Got to be better with the passing. Crawford across the timeline. High pass to Rippon. Knocked away by Everett. Here comes Gothenburg off the Bison turnover. Swedes back in the half court. Boy, they chucked the threes. Missed a three rebound by Corey Rippon inside.
Yeah, again, not afraid at all for the freshman to take those threes.
Here comes Gillen. Got past the defender that time. Brooklyn's going to take it. They call it double dribble that time on the way down. And goes back to Gothenburg on the turnover.
One thing we want to mention too, Rich, Gothenburg a little shorthanded tonight as Aubrey O'Hare, the senior, this 5'11" senior is not, at least she's been sick a few days, so she's not in the lineup, so that hurts Gothenburg a little bit.
The runner that time, Bob, by Zoe Beveridge. She adds to the Beverages girls' totals. They got all 10 points.
They do, 5 apiece is right.
Bison break the pressure. Got to set up a half court, Rippon free throw line. Baseline jumper by Hilkers on the way, missed it. Rebound by Gothenburg, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds off of Malia Hilker, goes back to Gothenburg. Even in our half court, we're just...
Yeah, it just seems like things are confused. It's just not flowing the way that...
Yeah, we're getting the half court. Set up you've done this 1,000 times. Gothenburg with a 10-0 lead. Under the 5-minute mark, the runner up and missed. The foul and a reach going to be called against Paige Bortner. It'll be Alex Beveridge of the free throw line for a 2-shot foul.
Well, we're going to get Callie, actually, Crawford on that one. Yep, one of the two, I thought.
Anyway, 2-shot foul coming up.
It's the all-beverage show.
Yeah. Free throws on the way and good. We'll see. Jaylee Walgren going to take the warm-up off. She'll check in. Logan Hilbers, a senior, will check in for the first time for the Swedes, along with, is that number 4, Halsey Tamala? Nope, that is Tamala. Gosh, that Tamala name, I haven't had an athlete, I think Tamala name since, Lexington back in the day. Remember the name Justin Tamala, maybe in relation. 1 of 2 at the free throw line for the Swedes in that trip. It's 11-0 Gothenburg. Gillen has it on the right-handed dribble, really pressured up front. Boy, they got a lot of hands, too. Top of the circle, not to Bortner. Long three by Page is on the way off the backside of the iron. Long rebound to Walgren. And we got a reaching foul going to be called against Gothenburg.
Yeah, J.D. Walgren just checked in at the last dead ball there. So, again, her first touches in this varsity game.
Only a team foul tied at 1 apiece. Haven't had many in this opening quarter. It's 11-0 Gothenburg. Gillen top of the circle. Gothenburg's got a big matchup with Centura coming up tomorrow night. Bortner on the drive, missed the shot. Rebound, Swedes want to get the running game going. The transition on the move. Try a little Euro step. Missed the shot that time on the way by Alex Beveridge. Here comes McCook the other way.
Yeah, good defense to hold your ground.
Hilker the other way. A little too hard, strong with the shot. Backside, jump ball. Possession arrow goes back to McCook. Not the start of McCook. Won it in this one, trailing at 11 zip. Long three by Hilker's on the way and good. That'll get that donut off the board. It's 11-3.
Yeah, again, boy, inbounds play, set play by them.
Swedes back in the half courts. On the move, Beveridge kicks it off baseline. Three by Hilbert's on the way. Boy, just off the bench. They got shooters coming off Bob, and it's a 14-3 ball game. Quickly up court, Rippin on the fly. Missed it too short that time. Had a lane there. We're going to have another jump ball. This possession's going to go back to Gothenburg this time.
Yeah, you know, Rich, I thought Gothenburg was a little bit taller as a team than Broken Bow, but I'm not so sure that's the case after seeing them so far.
Timeout. Bison want to talk about it. We're back to Gothenburg after the break on Kicks 96.1. Richard Bob back here at Gothenburg, not to start the Bison. Wanted to see Bob, but boy, Gothenburg with some pressure defense in their half court. They're looking for the three, and they've hit a few with 14-3 Swedes.
Yeah, again, I mean, this is the recipe now. Again, McCook's going to see this virtually every game they play. I mean, this pressure, every team's going to dial it up on them, the full court press.
Gothenburg in the half courts. Beveridge, a little spin move out front. Nowhere to go now. It's Alex Beveridge on the move. Runners on the way, count it. Chance at a three-point play. I tell you, whether it's the freshman Beveridge or the junior Beveridge, they're scored a majority, 90% of the points.
Yeah, again, it's just amazing. Kind of thought McCook had pretty good position there, but referee did not believe that.
16-3 ball game. More subs coming. I have Coach Strouser. He's shuffling a lot of players in, keeping them fresh.
And I can't remember. Do they play tomorrow night?
Centura.
Okay, that's right. You said. So, yeah, they're going to try and save some legs if they can.
Free throws miss. Rebound by Corey Rippin. Julia Walgren. Rippin still in backcourt. Got to find Brooklyn Gillen. Brooklyn on the move. Callie Crawford, three. Top of the circle is going to be an air ball. Just maybe rushed it, but she felt she had to with the defense right there. Goes back to Gothenburg. 16-3 ball game. It's been a quick first quarter.
Yeah, only 3 fouls called total.
3-minute mark coming up. They post up Everett on a low block. Chance at a three-point play. That came right away, Bob, as Everett went right to that low, just right underneath the bucket, posted up. We didn't see it in time. It's 18-3.
Yeah, again, and that's where the matchup was with Malia Hilker, and that's a battle that Everett's going to win most of the time there. She's got a couple inches on her, and again, she is one of certainly their best volleyball players, so you know she can jump.
Free throw miss, so the Gothenburg Lady Swedes, the only thing they haven't done well is probably shoot free throws in this opening quarter. Missed a few. Here's McCook the other way, needing some points, needs some offense. 18-3 ball game. Gillen baseline now, Callie Crawford. Shut up, nice defensive play by Hilbers that time. Long three by Brooklyn Gillens on the way and good. That three ball gets you back in a hurry. It's 18-6.
Yeah, need to have a run of about 4 or 5 of those.
Yeah, and not let Gothenburg score.
Exactly.
Newcomer in the ball game, actually, Aubrey O'Hare is playing now. Yeah, didn't start, but in the ball game now.
Yeah, she's going to have limited time, I'm sure. She's been pretty well sick all week.
Great job moving that basketball by Everett. Beveridge finds her on the fly inside the paint. It's 20-6. Aubrey O'Hare, great hurdler in track. Great hurdler, that's for sure. And Brooklyn Gillen forced to the sideline. Coach Child thought there was a lot of contact. The official is right there. It says nothing. And we'll go back to Gothenburg on the side.
Apparently you can just basically force the person out of bounds or something. I mean.
O'Hare off the inbounds and a 20-6 Swede lead. 2:20 left in the quarter. Top of the circle is Ashlyn Richardson. Right side now it's Tamala. O'Hare playing that down low. They got Everett underneath. Long threes on the way. Missed it. Rebound by Gillen. Some contact out of bounds off Everett. Last goes back to McCook. What are the chances McCook faces one of these three with broken both Minden or Gothenburg in the conference tournament?
Right. I mean, it's, and again, and just even if they would be, Ogallala would probably be fourth.
Yeah.
Which again would be no pushover.
Tipped out of bounds by the Swedes. Bison will get it back right near their own bench. Walgren. Now Gillen. Pressured by Richardson. Bison break the timeline, now ripping. They find inside Rosalind Weimers, who just checked the ball game, got her shot blocked that time. O'Hara goes back to McCook underneath. Minute 50 left in the opening quarter. It's all Swedes up by 14, 20-6. Our score updates brought to you by MMB Bank.
Toga, toga, toga.
Did somebody catch 5 minutes of Animal House maybe possibly? As Brooklyn Gillen knocks down her second three of the quarter.
Always a classic.
Yeah, John Belushi and company. What a show. What a movie. Bison hit a couple of threes. It's 20-9 ball game. Hilbers has it. They'll skip past cross court. On the move, Tamala. Nowhere to go. Out front, Hilbers. Now top of the circle to Atchison. On the move. Good help defense by Crawford. Kickoff baseline. Tamala three. They hit another. They've hit just as many as we have.
Yeah, again, that's their fourth of the quarter.
23-9. The Bison turnover against the pressure. Baseline, no shots. Hilbers has it. 23-9. Swedes lead. Skip past the Atchison to find O'Hara. Bounce pass to Everett. Could you draw it up even any better except not making the bucket? But Atchison comes back with the steal. The layup's on the way. Missed. Blocked shot by Rippon on the way up. And here comes McCook with under a minute left. Walgren the other way across the timeline. Looking for Rippon in a low block. Pressured. Double team. Baseline jumper missed. Drew the foul. Corey to the free throw line for a two-shot foul.
Yeah, I think we're going to get Logan Hilbers for the foul.
Well, that last half-court set by Gothenburg just drew it up to a T, but Everett blew the layup that time.
Yeah, just a little bit of an awkward angle maybe under the basket. But, yeah, like I said, it was just tic-tac-toe.
Free throw by Rippon is off the mark. She'll get one more. We'll see Hilker check back in. Kelly Crawford will sit. And one more for Corey. Free throw is on the way and missed them both. Rattle in and out. Deflects off of Gothenburg. Went off of Tamala out of bounds. We'll go back to McCook underneath. 40 seconds left. Bison trailing in the first quarter, 23-9. Inbounds pass Malia Hilker. Out front, Brooklyn Gillen. Really pressured by Atchison in her hip pocket. They find Rippon in a low block. Had to go down and reach it, and it's going to be timeout. Coach Shell saved a possession that time. It's 23-9. Take a break. Back to Gothenburg next. Kicks 96-1. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg High School. It's all Swedes, 23-9 in this one. Bob, 34 seconds left.
Yeah, again, Bison need a good possession here.
Inbounds pass Malia Hilker, Walgren, Weimers, Rippon, and Gillen, the five in there. Trying to go to Gillen, set play that time. And nice job, Gothenburg, step in front of the play. Swedes get it back at a turnover chance play for a final shot if they want. Of course, that was a dumb thing to say. Long three by O'Hara's on the way. Missed it. Rebound by Gillen. Looking to home run, pass it down court to Hilker. And a walking violation going to be called against Gothenburg.
Yeah, Richardson, there a nice interception of the pass, but just got that extra step in there. So Bison still with a chance to end the quarter on a good note.
A team that doesn't take much, in their half court to begin with, of course, is not going to play for a final shot with all that time left. Goes out of bounds off McCook, went off a Walgren last. We'll go back to Gothenburg with 16 on the clock. Swedes play for a final shot. Atchison will walk it across the timeline. Bison going to stop here to end the quarter. Out front, O'Hara. Atchison now, we're down to 6, down to 5. 4, dump it down O'Hara. Baseline runner, 15-footers on the way. Missed it. Rebound backside by Weimers. And that's your quarter. It's Gothenburg 23 and McCook 9. Second quarter is coming up shortly on Kicks 96.1 and the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Richard Bob back here at Gothenburg as they bust out the Neil Diamond in between quarters here. First quarter stats, Bob.
Okay, obviously not a good quarter for the Lady Bison. 23-9 they trail for Gothenburg. Halsey Tamala with 3, Logan Hilbers with 3, Claire Everett with 4, Zoe Beveridge with 5, and Alex Beveridge with 8. For the Lady Bison, very simple. Malia Hilker with 3 and Brooklyn Gillen with 6. All 3-point buckets for the Bison.
Here we go. Quarter number 2 underway. Bison with the basketball and trailing at 23-9 after 1 quarter. Gillen out front, wide pass to Weimer, saved by Walgren, but there was nobody there. Jaylee did her job to save it, but there was nobody there to recover, went out of bounds.
Yeah, again, Rich, it's just I haven't kept track of it myself, but the Lady Bison got to be close to 10 turnovers already. And again, those are lost possessions that you just can't make up.
Looks like original starting 5 is back once again with O'Hare, Everett, Atchison, also both Beveridge girls. Boy, they were tough. Very, very good. Long 3 is on the way. Wow. Alex Beveridge drains into the long 3. Holy smokes. Long 3s and 26-9 ball game. Inbounds past Gillen from Walgren. Now Malia Hilker in the reaching foul going to be called against Gothenburg. First team foul against either team in the quarter. And the Bison will get it back at half court.
Yeah, Ashlyn Richardson picks up her first foul there.
Inbounds pass by Brooklyn Gillen midcourt. Corey Rippon has it. Gillen up top of the circle. Right side now, Callie Crawford. Trying to post up Rippon on the inside. Weimer's had it, tapped out of bounds off of, I think, Taryn O'Hare that time. It goes back to McCook underneath. Mark Searcy, Greg Tetley with the call. Last check, it was Medicine Valley with a lead over Arapahoe, 21-17. High pass to Rippon. Overhead, O'Hare has it. Now Atchison for Gothenburg. Beveridge, top of the score. Atchison, good ball movement. Beveridge, 3s on the way, missed it. Long rebound, Beveridge. Again, got the sisters in there. Zoe wearing number 1 and Alex number 20. Long 3 is going to be on the way. Missed backside rebound by Crawford.
Wow, that was at least 3 feet behind the 3-point line.
They are not afraid to chuck it up from anywhere, that's for sure. Crawford across the timeline now. Gillen baseline now to Hilker. Malia baseline jumper. Shot it flat that time. Here comes Beveridge on the 3-on-2 break. Whip pass backside. And Sister was underneath the bucket. Will dribble out. 3's on the way. Missed it. Rebound by Everett. Little spin move. Left hand layup. Pretty move. Layup's good.
Wow, that really was good. I mean, good defense by the Bison there, but again, just not able to corral the rebound.
28-9. Weimers has almost backcourt. Awfully darn close. And Crawford the other way going to be called for steps. And the Swedes will get it back.
Yeah, again, boy, this the turnover bugaboo, Rich, is just really, again, just really hurt the Lady Bison, get any flow going.
This official's got to be a James Harden lover. Just unbelievable, man. It looks just like it. I'll quit talking about it, sorry. Long 3 by Zoe Beveridge, just drained it. Another 3, 31-9. I thought Broken Bow was good, but I don't know. This Gothenburg team has come out and played really, really well.
I don't know what to think either. Again, at first I was thinking they wouldn't be quite as good. But
wow. Boy. Runner inside the lane on the way and misses as Gothenburg got it back on a turnover. Bison just got to take care of the basketball against this full court pressure, and it hasn't happened. And free throws are coming up for Alex Beveridge.
Yeah, first foul call on Rosalind Weimers.
Free throws on the way and rattles in. As subs back in, more subs for Gothenburg. They'll bring Hilbers back in. Aubrey O'Hare checks back in. And one more free throw for Beveridge. And missed that one. 32-9. Brooklyn Gillen sideline pass up court. Now Malia Hilker. Under the 6-minute mark in the quarter. Lobbed at Rippon, and San Corey was the last one to touch it. We'll go back to the Swedes. And we'll see. They've got a couple of Everetts on the roster. This is the freshman Grace Everett with some size, 5'10".
Yeah, she's a little bit taller, and she had she was productive in the JV game for Gothenburg.
Skip pass cross court. Hilber's three. Left side's on the way. Drained it. Just putting on a clinic right now, Bob.
Yeah, I'm starting to think they're just showing off right now. So, I mean, but yeah, it has been impressive.
35-9. Home run pass down court. Bortner. They find Malia Hilker. Rosalind Weimers didn't have the shot. Bortner, the jumper's on the way, missed it. And Page right there to get the offensive rebound. It's going to be a jump ball possession arrow going back to Gothenburg.
Boy, that wrist thing on her, or for her thumb on her hand, boy, that's just got to affect her shooting, Rich. I mean, that it just can't be comfortable. It's on her right hand, too.
Beveridge across the timeline in a 35-9 game under the 5-minute mark. Runner inside the lanes on the way, missed it. Rebound ripping from McCook. Gillen the other way. Brooklyn across the timeline. Right to left in the offense. Baseline, Rosalind Weimers. Kind of the top of the backboard. Tough angle that time. Here comes Gothenburg trying to tempo. Baseline, Aubrey O'Hare. Baseline, threes on the way. Missed it. Backside rebound by Rippin. Bortner now Rippin. Brooklyn's got to come back to the basketball. Here comes Bortner instead. Across the timeline. Gillen top of the circle. Bounce pass now to Hilker. Malia out front. The lob to Rippin, a low block. Turns, and the foul's going to be called against Grace Everett. And foul was on the floor, I think, and that'll be McCook basketball underneath.
Yeah, her first foul, just a little push in the back there.
We'll see Karsten Porter in for the first time. She told us Friday, mark it down, guys, I'm going to be back. And good to see that.
Well, yeah, and then we saw in the JV girls game, she about had the old coconut split there.
Yeah.
Her and another girl. You could actually hear their heads hitting up here. So she was dazed for a little bit there, and don't blame her.
Bison turned the ball over in a wide pass. 35-9, Swedes in this quarter number 2. Beveridge, boy, deep three, long three, missed it, hit the standard, goes out of bounds, and the Bison will get it back.
Boy, not afraid to shoot.
No.
My gosh.
I tell you, in Gothenburg, they got 9. They're going 9 deep, and all 9 are pretty good. I mean, besides the stars, you got 4 off the bench who are really solid.
Right.
As they come back with Santa. Steele as Beveridge kicks it out. Atchison, 3 is going to be on the way. Missed it. And Gothenburg had nobody inside the rebound that time. Bison the other way with Paige Bortner. Bouncing inside to Rippin. Give it right back to Bortner on the fly. Count it. Chance at a three-point play. Three-point play opportunity for Paige.
Her first points of the night. Yeah, again, good give and go there.
Third team foul against the Swedes in the half. As Paige Bortner at the free throw line. Three-point play. Backside of the iron, missed it. Atchison with the defensive board and quickly pushes it up court. Atchison up court now. O'Hare. Beveridge, long three again's good. Alex Beveridge knocks it home. It's 38-11.
Well, and again, Rich, I mean, they're just wide open on those shots, it seems like, too. It just, you got to at least try and get a hand in their face.
Walgren backcourt, Porter across the timeline, Rippin. Swinging out of Bortner. Page. And she was nudged. There was some contact. Lost her balance, then kicked it back out thinking the black shirt was back there, and there was somebody home. It goes out of bounds. So, Swedes get it back. I hate to say it, but we got to do it because when it hits 40, but I think it's second half, Bob, if I'm not mistaken.
I
right?
believe that is correct as well.
Yeah, when you have running clock, and so, yeah. Beveridge on the fly, layups tough angle, missed the shot, rebounded by Crawford.
Boy, really important for the Lady Bison to get those rebounds so Gothenburg can't set up their press, too.
Bortner whip pass inside to rip in off the glass and missed it. Rebound by O'Hare. Atchison the other way for Gothenburg. Long three by O'Hare is on the way, missed it. Rebound, Everett runs it down, putbacks on the way, missed it. Rebound by Callie Crawford. Bison the other way. Paige Bortner with 2.5 minutes left in the half. Paige takes it left side. Tough angle, left side, right hand. Missed it. Rebound tipped. Atchison on the floor, recovers. The Hilbers, and Gothenburg has the ball back. Swedes in the half court. Beveridge is just not shy at all from anywhere on the court. Long three, missed it. Rebound by Crawford.
Yeah, any shot clock won't bother these guys.
Not a bit.
My goodness.
Walgren shot up, missed, rebounded by Beveridge. Beveridge the other way on the move, left to right. And a blocking foul going to be called against Paige Bortner. And yeah, she didn't quite, she tried, but it was close, but going to be called for a block. When Beveridge had made her step for the Euro step is when Paige kind of slid
leaned
in.
a little.
Yeah.
Third foul on Paige Bortner, though, unfortunately.
Beveridge at the free throw line for the 2-shot foul. First one's on the way, and again, they missed another free throw.
Put her at the line.
Yeah. Bortner will sit with the 3 fouls. Gillen will check back in. And one more. Free throw on the way. Malia Hilker's going to check back in as well. One more free throw coming up. Swedes looking to, 9-1, looking to go 10-1. Free throws on the way, missed them both. Ripping on the rebound. Corey's got a handful of those here in this first half. 38-11, Gillen across the timeline. Brooklyn trying to, I don't know if she was going to kick it off or take it in, and lost it off her hand out of bounds. We'll go back to the Swedes. As Beveridge will sit, Aubrey O'Hare will check back in. And Gothenburg in the half court. O'Hare free throw line. Out front, Hilbers, 3 of her own. It's going to be short. Beveridge, Zoe Beveridge on the offensive board, I should say. Beveridge kick out, now it's Everett. On the move, nowhere to go. Now Beveridge. She lost the handle, and Brooklyn Gillen picks it up on the turnover. And Brooklyn got it tipped out of bounds. Gothenburg, the Bison will keep it with 1:23 left. Jaylee Walgren has it. Now it's Brooklyn Gillen with coming up on 1 minute left, first half. Been a quick first half, that's for sure. 38-11. And tipped out of bounds off Gothenburg last, and the Bison will keep it. Bison will have Coach Child come to talk about things and at halftime. And one thing on defense, you've got to get out in their shooters. You got to get a hand in their face. You wouldn't think at 22, 23 feet would, but they can shoot from anywhere. Beveridge the steal, lead pass to O'Hare, layups on the way and good. Quickly, Callie Crawford looking down court. Corey Rippon and threw it wide out of bounds. 46 seconds left.
Well, we might be digging into the recipe file. Second half here. Oh,
You've got some good ones, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Bobby's got some good ones too. Yes, you got to tell us about.
He's the master griller. There's no question about that.
O'Hare, Hilbers has a free throw line right back to O'Hare. Good catch in traffic off the glass and good. They just move so well without the basketball.
Yeah, and again, I mean, a lot of these girls, they've played with each other for several years, long before they got in high school, too.
42-11. Walgren pass tipped. O'Hare picks it off at midcourt. Against Rippon with a left-handed layup, missed it. Corey the rebound. 16 seconds on the clock. Home run pass down court to Gillen. Bounce pass to Malia Hilker. Malia off the glass, don't throw too hard. Rebound by Brooklyn on the backside. Lost it. Picked up. 4 seconds, and Brooklyn on the pickup drew the foul. We'll shoot a couple of free throws.
Lindley Anderson's going to pick up the foul. They're kind of unfortunate for the Lady Bison.
Free throws coming up for Brooklyn. And it was the same, Broken Bow, McCook last year. We talked about it. It was a game in McCook. Last year it was a game. Wasn't so much this time. And last year against Gothenburg, it was a game. It was a battle in McCook High, but not the case here tonight so far. Brooklyn missed the first. She'll get one more. Second free throw is on the way and good. 3 seconds. Home run basket. O'Hare, will she get a shot up? 1 second left. Got it up. No good. It's halftime. 42-12. All Gothenburg in this one. We're at halftime. We're back with the second half coming up in just a minute. We'll talk to Bob with stats in just a moment as well. Kicks 96-1. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg. All Swedes, Bob. Boy, after one half, if you had to rate the teams, I think I said it before, Gothenburg is a notch over Broken Bow, what we saw. And even after a half, boy, they looked awfully good.
Yeah, I didn't think so to start with necessarily, but as the game wore on, as I knock over the YouTube channel.
That was close, man. Sorry.
Nope, my fault there. But yeah, and again, zero denying themselves shooting the three-pointers. I mean, just no restrictions at all. They've been shooting up. And again, 42 points in a half. That's pretty salty. 19 in the second quarter for Gothenburg, only 3 for McCook. Some of the numbers for the Lady Swedes. Halsey Tamala with a three-pointer for her points. Logan Hilbers with 6 points on 2 threes. Clara Everett, she has 6. Aubrey O'Hare with 4. Zoe Beveridge with 8, and Alex Beveridge with 15 in the first half. So again, for their 42 points. For the Lady Bison, pretty easy. 3 points for Malia Hilker, 7 points for Brooklyn Gillen, and 2 points for Paige Bortner, and that's it for their 12 points. So again, Rich, boy, this is just like a bad movie that won't end from Tuesday night. Yeah, I mean, it literally is almost a carbon copy, but Gothenburg has actually shot the ball better than Broken Bow, which I wasn't so sure was possible.
Yeah.
So again, I mean, it's a combination of, again, Lady Bison turnovers and Gothenburg just shooting fantastic. So again, 30-point deficit at half. I mean, I'm just a little disappointed. It's just, I know the ladies can play better than this, but boy, oh boy, it just is not happening for them. And again, this is no different than the press they saw Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Not a thing different. And yet I'm sure they had 20 turnovers in the first half alone. So again, uphill struggle for the Lady Bison, but boy, you got to find something to take away from this and, to get positive a little bit.
Halftime, 42-12 Swedes. We're back with the second half coming up here in just a little bit. Bison basketball kicks 96-1. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg. Half just about over, Bob. Third quarter, 42-12.
Well,
I'm trying to find some words of encouragement.
And I'm also trying to make sure I don't knock over the camera again. So anyway, but yeah, no, Rich. I don't. It's similar situation Tuesday night. I mean, you've got to try and find something positive to come out of this, and because again, gosh, it's just. I mean, again, they're going to see this press time and time again. So you've got to show that you have the ability to go ahead and break it.
Here we go, third quarter underway. You got the original starting five back for the Bison once again with Gillen, with Hilker, with Crawford in there. Rippon and Bortner, the five in there for the Bison to begin this third quarter. Rippon, low block. Corey double teamed out front now. It's Hilker. Lob to Corey, good pass. Partially blocked on the way up and picked away by Everett.
Right idea. Again, just too many hands in there by the Swedes.
Bison have it, or Bison back on defense again. 42-12 now. Again, you've got to put some defensive effort. If they get to 40, that clock runs and it will be over in a hurry. Long three, Beveridge on the way, missed it. Rebound by Kelly Crawford on the backside. And Gothenburg gets a steal. Everett sneaks in through traffic, missed the shot, drew the foul. Be underneath.
Yeah, going to get Corey Rippon for her second. I have that just, again, on the floor. Well, actually, they show is only her first.
Inbounds pass Beveridge. Everett has it. Now Atchison, return pass to Everett. Little pump fake off the glass. Missed it. Rebound. Tip around. Atchison. Bison flat-footed. I mean, that's a ball, loose ball. You have got to get after it. Runner inside the lane on the way by Beveridge, no good. Loose ball, Bortner, home run pass now to Hilker. Hilker picked up that dribble, nowhere to go. Ripping on the loose ball. Corey taking it off the glass, missed it. Rebound by O'Hare.
Yeah, again, good defense by Clara Everett.
And Atchison, or I know it's Beveridge on the runner baseline, tough angle and still hit it.
Yeah, on the fly, too, right before she went out of bounds.
And a pick, Atchison picked it away from Beal, and Brooklyn came right back, got the steal, right back. Bison the half courts, right side now, Hilker. High screen from Rippon. Boy, the pick and roll, Malia's got to look at Corey on the pick and roll. Long through by Callie Crawford's no good. Here comes Gothenburg the other way. Long three by Beveridge on the way and nailed another one.
Yeah, it's just, again, Rich, if nothing else, got to have somebody get a hand in her face.
Yeah, you got to be in the area. Or they'll just sit out there and chuck them all day. A little give and go. Rippon to Bortner, baseline runner on the way, missed it. Rebounded by Everett. Beveridge the other way. Baseline now. Beveridge, a little step back three, almost out of bounds in that one. And O'Hare on the loose ball. And again, another loose ball for rebound, Bob. And McCook's just not getting those loose balls after long shots, long rebounds. And a two-shot foul is coming up for Gothenburg.
Dan, that's really it, Rich, is the long rebounds, too. Bison are but again, you're right. It's everybody's just kind of glued to the floor there. And again, you got to, get that rebound off the rim, or even if it's a longer rebound.
Zoe Beveridge at the free throw line for a two-shot foul. First one's on the way and good. When these young ladies said they were going to be moving from Hershey to Gothenburg, do you think the Gothenburg folks were a little happy about that?
Well, we're starting out the second half, just as, or the third quarter, just like the first quarter.
Yeah.
It's the Beveridge show.
Yeah, they would have had the first 15 points,
Exactly.
something like that. Missed the second free throw. Rip on the defensive board. Paige Bortner the other way. Gillen splits the defense. Drew the foul. It's on the floor. First team foul against Gothenburg in the third quarter.
Logan Hilver is going to pick up her third foul. But again, Rich, like you indicated, I mean, there's at least 9 ladies that have been playing there for Gothenburg. So, again, not totally dependent on one person.
Out of bounds off the inbounds, touched by Hilber's last. And we'll go back to Gothenburg. Or go back to McCook, sorry. Bortner off the inbounds. Callie Crawford, quick catch and shoot. 3-ball baseline, missed it. Rebound, Rippon, put backs on the way. Floater, missed it. And could have been a jump ball. There's a jump ball with O'Hare and Bortner, and we'll go back to possession arrow back to Gothenburg. Aubrey O'Hare back in the ball game. You have both O'Hare sisters in there. And both, nope, beverages are out. Hilbers has it, free throw line. Oops, that's the Tamala. Jumpers on the way, missed it. Loose ball, and boy, Aubrey took it right away, but missed the layup and rebounded by Crawford. Gillen the other way, sideline pass right in front of us to Bortner. They find Rip in the low block. Jumpers on the way, missed it, drew the foul. Corey to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul.
Yeah, scoring actually has slowed down a little bit here in the quarter. Bison still looking for their first points.
Rip into the free throw line, 2-shot foul coming up. Free throws on the way and missed. Lady Bison will have the rest of the weekend off and then have Friday, Saturday next week. Friday home against Hastings. Saturday on the road at Minden. Free throws on the way, missed them both.
Yeah, tough night for Corey, 0 for 4 from the line so far.
Swedes the other way under the 5-minute mark here in the third quarter. Baseline, Hilbers thought about it. Atchison, Tamala, free throw line. On the move, going to take it against Corey. Lamps on the way, missed it. Rebound by Rippon. Gillen the other way for the Bison. Bortner has it up top on the move with a little screen. There's a little pick and roll, and the roll by Rippon, but missed a shot. Some traffic in there that time. Swedes have it back, right to left in the offense. Hilbers skip past cross court. They find Aubrey O'Hare baseline. On the move, missed the shot, drew the foul, and it'll be a 2-shot foul.
Yeah, not sure if it's going to be Paige Bortner or Callie Crawford. 23, he says. Fourth foul for her.
Zoe Beveridge, Claire Everett, and also Alex Beveridge ready to check back in. Free throw is going to be on the way and missed by Aubrey O'Hare. And she'll get one more. Join us tomorrow morning, Coach's Coffee Club. We're live from St. Ert's Bakery and the Beer Rock Cafe with a recap of the past week in high school and college sports and conversations with all your favorite coaches. Missed both free throws. 8 o'clock, St. Ert's Bakery. Can't wait to get my hands on that strawberry tutti frutti tomorrow. Got a reaching foul going to be called against Gothenburg. Zoe Beveridge going to pick up the personal, her second. Third team foul.
Yes, I need my donut fix, Rich.
Missed
last Saturday after the Nebraska City tournament.
That's right. Runner by Gillen got it partially blocked on the way up, and here comes Gothenburg the other way. Baseline, O'Hare, 3 balls on the way and hit it. 51-12. Gillen the other way, right side now it's Crawford. Baseline on Hilker. Inside, Corey, boy, make a move on Everett. Trying to make that move. Faces up, and the block going to be called against Everett.
Oh, wow. That was the generous call.
Yeah.
All she was doing was holding her ground.
Fourth team foul against the Swedes in the quarter. And the Bison will get it back underneath. Inbounds pass, Malia Hilker. Out front, Brooklyn Gillen. Little shot fake. Jumper baseline is going to be on the way. Missed it. Rebound backside by O'Hare. O'Hare, somebody got to pick her up. Nobody picked her up, and a late Bortner coming in late. And nobody stopped the basketball. And for Paige, that's number 4. First thing you got to do, Bob, on the way down, you got to stop the basketball first, and nobody.
Yeah, and that's it for Paige Bortner.
Oh, that's 5.
That's
I
5.
thought it was 4.
Yeah.
Walgren's going to check back in. Well, one free throw right here, Bob, and, it's 40, and the clock's going to run. And there you go. 52-12. Second free throw is on the way and good. 53-12 subs in this. It's going to be Grace Everett. Gosh, I love those video game sounds. I love them. Kids today have no idea what those games are all about. They're playing Call of Duty instead of Donkey Kong.
That's right.
Or Pac-Man or something like that. Super Mario Brothers.
Yes, folks, we are looking for distractions right now.
There you go. 53-12 our score. Walgren has it out front. Hilker lob inside. Good idea against the ribbon, but just threw it a little bit wide. And Gothenburg will get it back.
Yeah, that pressure just keeps going. I mean, again, makes even entry passes are difficult.
Beveridge on the spin move against Gillen. Kept that. I was wondering. She kind of drugged that pivot foot a little bit. Didn't know if he's going to call it. Rosalind Weimer is going to check back in. 2:44 and clock running here in the third quarter. All Swedes, 53-12. Score updates brought to you by MMB Bank.
Woohoo!
With pass baseline, Hilker, baseline jumpers on the way. Missed, rebound by Everett. Gothenburg's got a 3-on-1 the other way, and wide pass to Everett, or to Aubrey O'Hare couldn't quite retrieve at that time. Well, one thing Gothenburg hit, missed shot. They're going. They're going. You better be on your horse getting back.
Right. Yeah. No. I'm just impressed with their quickness, and again, especially in the first half, their shooting touch was just incredible.
Down to 2 minutes left, third quarter. Weimer is now Gillen. Brooklyn left-handed dribble against Beveridge. Out front now to J. Lee Walgren. Bison run their motion against the Gothenburg man-to-man. Tough shot, Brooklyn. A little scoop layup, missed the shot. Everett got the rebound. Swedes have it. Zoe Beveridge got almost a foot from being out of bounds.
Exactly.
She still was going to chuck it up. Alex Beveridge, a little crossover dribble. Zoe Beveridge has it up top against Callie Crawford. Spin move, got it away from Callie, left-handed layup. Count it, chance at a three-point play. But the bad thing, there was no help defense from McCook. There was no black shirt in the area. But that was a good move, and the three-point play opportunity coming up.
Yeah, again, boy, just really good body control there to do the spin. And again, once she got the player on her hip, she was going to the hoop.
Free throw is on the way and good. 56-12. I love that. Oh, I just love those. Reminds me of the good old days of video games. Down to 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Walgren has it top of the circle. Right side now to Gillen. Post wide pass to Rosalind. Rosalind's got to, maybe on that post, got to make herself bigger. Got to make a wide stance, give her a passing lane, and it went out of bounds. 26 seconds left, third quarter. Beveridge has it against the Bison man-to-man. Alex Beveridge to the bucket, missed the shot, drew the foul. And pretty much this is going to end your third quarter as everybody pretty much, they're going to have anybody on the line. Two-shot foul, Alex Beveridge. Actually, they did stop the clock with three and a half seconds left, I guess. Oh, well.
Which makes no sense at all.
Free throw is on the way and missed it. She'll get one more. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
now they're the clock should have ran out. Second free throw by Beveridge is on the way and missed both. And that will do it for the quarter. After three, it's 56-12. Once again, Gothenburg. We go to the fourth. Back to Gothenburg here next. Kicks 96-1. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg. 56-12, all Swedes. Running clock here is just a few minutes ago. It'll be all the fourth quarter as well, Bob. But third quarter stats.
Well, remember we were talking about donuts? That's what the Lady Bison scored in the third quarter, 0. Kind of like, this is pretty much rock bottom. No scoring at all. Gothenburg, 14 points in the quarter. Aubrey O'Hare with 5, Zoe Beveridge with 6, and Alex Beveridge with 3. So really, again, even Gothenburg kind of toned down the scoring pace a little bit. But Lady Bison just frankly unable to do anything in the quarter. Again, Rich, I'm out of things to say. I mean, you just got to play it out and I guess go from there and look to a different day.
Exactly right. Hilker has it out front now, Rosalind Weimers. By the way, color date this week, and that's be at the, I guess the King and Queen will be crowned tomorrow night at the following the Bison boys and Sydney game.
Is it true you're up for King, Rich?
That is incorrect.
Okay.
No.
No crown on your head.
Not a chance in the world. Gothenburg with the basketball. Atchison. They got to bring out the Dean Smith 4 corners here and just kind of go 4 corners all the entire way.
No shot clock, obviously.
Long threes on the way, missed by Hilbers. Rebound backside to Taryn O'Hare. Jumper by Aubrey O'Hare is on the way and good. That's a 2-point shot at 58-12. Bison girls, just get fourth quarter, but just work on your things in the offense. I mean, run some offense, run some screens, stuff like that. And Bison get a timeout. Coach Amy Schall's going to take a full timeout, and we're back to Gothenburg here shortly on Kicks 96.1. Richard Bob back here at Gothenburg after the timeout taken by McCook, 58-12. Bison half court. Rippon inside, missed the shot, drew the foul. Corey to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul. Clock running once again. Again, running clock here. Coach Strouser, he's played everybody tonight.
Yeah, they're all coming in now, is right.
Yep.
First foul on Riley McClay.
Corey missed the first. She'll get one more.
Well, and again, this is certainly not anything Gothenburg's too disappointed about because, frankly, they're going to have a tussle tomorrow night. So, again, this is a great chance for them just to, again, save some legs.
Second free throw is on the way and good. 58-13. And here comes Gothenburg the other way. Swedes, newcomers, Ellie Wyatt, I should say, in the ballgame for the first time. McKenna Gilligan. Yeah, last name Gilligan.
Little buddy.
You big Gilligan's Island fan back in the day?
Oh, we know a few of them.
Oh, you bet.
Thurston Howell the third.
Long jumpers on the way and miss. Rebound by Corey Rippon. Jumper baseline runner by Millie Hilker. No good. Rebound by Gothenburg. Swedes the other way, up 58-13 in this one. Lindley Anderson, a 5'11 sophomore in the ball game for the first time as Coach Strouser played everybody. Nice move, and that low block that time. Ruby Bell gets Gothenburg to 60-13.
I hope I have enough lines here to get all the players in for Gothenburg.
I was going to say, you running out of real estate there? Baseline Hilker, they lob it inside a Rippon, low block. Knocked out of her hands, and they're going to say went off of Gothenburg last.
Yeah, I'd like to see Corey be a little more decisive down there, Rich. I mean, get the ball, do a head fake or whatever, but then go. I mean, just or make a move and go.
Walgren off the inbounds, trying to find Rippon that low block. Looking for a black shirt now to Gillen and swiped away. Gothenburg got 2-on-1 the other way. Layup's going to be on the way. Crawls over the rim and good. (62-13). Runner by Brooklyn Gillen's on the way. Missed it. She drew the foul. Brooklyn at the free throw line for a 2-shot foul.
Last basket by Gilligan, by the way.
Was it Gilligan?
It was.
It was. Free throws on the way and good. You always had a thing for Ginger, didn't you?
No, I wondered if we were gonna take the Marianne versus Ginger route here, but that would not behoove either one of us, frankly.
Free throws on the way and good. Nice job by Brooklyn with a couple of free throws.
At this point, I think Mrs. Thurston Howell III's more my speed.
Oh my gosh. Lubby. 62-15 with coming up at 3 minutes left. Nice job, J. Lee Walgren. Steps in the pass lane. We go the other way. Roslyn Weimer is ripping on that block. Corey, yeah, face up. There you go. And the double down by the guard that time. And you got to make a move or that guard's going to slide down every time. And the reaching foul going to be called against Gothenburg.
You hold that ball waist level or and you're going to have hands getting it.
We'll see Brecken Gale checking the ball game for the first time. Also, Lexi Casillas will check in as well. As coach wants to, or she was going to check in. I thought she was going to check in. Apparently not yet. Jump ball situation. It's going to go back to possession now back to Gothenburg. Now, more, of course, Porter's going to check in. Casillas going to check in as well. And we're down to 2:20 left in this fourth quarter. Post game, we'll hear from both coach on the boys' side with game 2, which boys contest, Bob, is going to be a good one.
Looking forward to that. Yeah, that should be a really good matchup.
Tipped out of bounds off of McCook. Gothenburg will get it back. Megan Miller checks in for the first time, her first minutes. Swede's awful impressive. Awful impressive. Baseline runner, missed it. Rebound, putbacks on the way, missed it. Third chance, jumper, 10-footers on the way, rolls off. And then fourth chance, putback, missed it, drew the foul. Padding the old rebounding stats on that possession. And free throws coming up.
Rosalind Weimer's going to pick up her third foul.
Gothenburg has got a weekend coming up. We were talking about in pregame. They have Broken Bow and like Sydney back-to-back, don't they?
Exactly right.
Friday,
yeah,
Saturday.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow. That's a heck of a weekend. We, Sydney girls won't see them tomorrow. It's a boys' game only, but maybe it's a good thing because they are awfully good this year.
They are awfully good, is right.
Tyler Shaw has been the head coach of that team, Sydney bunch for a long time, and they're good again. Missed the second free throw, put back on the way, missed it. Loose ball, picked up Casillas for McCook. Has it?
But we will have a local gentleman in the gym tomorrow night for Sydney as well, Mr. Lewis, correct?
Austin Lewis. Culbertson's, the pride of Culbertson High School back in the day. Of course, Jim and Sherry will be there to watch their son coach. He's got a good team this year. Jumper by Casillas on the way, missed it. We're down to 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And why has it gone so fast? Yeah, running clock on the 40. Hit 40. And it hit 40, a couple of minutes halfway through the third quarter?
Halfway through the third quarter, yep.
Yeah. Well, you hate to see that. You really do. But Gothenburg has shot well, and McCook has just not offensively done a lot in this one.
Yeah, they're going to have more turnovers than points, looks like, tonight.
They will have next week to work on. They have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Got to get into practice. Got to get the offense clicking again. We've seen it play well this year. Final score is 63-15 as Gothenburg girls pick up a win. Postgame is on the way next. Bison basketball kicks 96-1. Richard Bob back here at Gothenburg. All Swedes. Lady Swedes improved to 10-1. And they win at 63-15. Final stats, Mr. Bob.
All righty, for the Lady Swedes, they will have Halsey Tamala with 3, Logan Hilvers with 6, Ruby Bell with 2, McKenna Gilligan with 2, little buddy, Clara Everett with 6, Aubrey O'Hare with 11, and she was sick, supposedly.
Yeah.
Anyway, Zoe Beveridge with 14 and Alex Beveridge with 18. Only 3 in the second half, but things were long decided there. Only 3 players scored for the Lady Bison. Malia Hilker had a 3-pointer in the first quarter. Brooklyn Gillen with 9 points, and Paige Bortner with 2 points, and Corey Rippon with 1. Lady Bison 3 points in the second half, Rich.
Yeah.
That's just hard to fathom in a way. But again, that is it for them. So, again, just another quality team, no question about it. This is potentially a state, qualifier caliber team. But still, boy, I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping the Lady Bison would have a little more success against the press, and that did not materialize tonight at all. And boy, oh boy, again. I don't know. You burn the week, burn the tapes from Tuesday, but you've got to find a way because, again, the Mindens and the Ogalalas, North Platte, Hastings, they're all going to be doing the same thing coming up. So, again, boy, time for the Lady Bison to regroup, but, again, hope things can get better for them.
All right, Bob and I step aside. We got the Bison pregame, boys pregame. Talk with head coaches Joe Imus and also with Kent Kane. That's coming up here shortly. It's Bison basketball. Kicks 96-1. And we're back. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg. Game 2, Bison boys, the Gothenburg boys. 7-2 Swedes, 7-3 Bison. On a great winning streak, Bob. They didn't have the greatest game against Broken Bow, but they won on the road. Next 2 nights, this one and of course tomorrow against Sydney, they've got their hands full.
Yeah, again, this is going to get into the real meat of the action here for the Bison. Nice job in Nebraska City, took care of business there, took care of business against a Broken Bow team that's been struggling this year. Let's face it, only 1 win on the season. But again, yeah, they knew that this game and tomorrow night's game were going to be the premier events of the week. So really going to be interested to see how the boys come out. And again, just going to have to do a lot of things they did well up in Broken Bow, passing, rebounding. And again, looking forward to seeing what kind of an effort we get tonight.
All right, starting lineups of both teams, you got them.
Okay, for the Gothenburg Swedes, they'll go with Trey Stevens, a 6'4" senior, Cooper Kane, a 6'2" senior, Landon Maracek, the 6'3" sophomore, and athletic director Mark Maracek says he should be 6'4" in that program. But Braden Anderson, he's a 6'1" senior, and Tucker Keith, a 6'3" senior. Head coach for Gothenburg is Kent Kane. Bison going to go with a little twist in their lineup, not much. Josiah Wilkinson, the 6'2" junior. Mitchell Cole, the 6'4" senior. John Patel, 6'5" junior. Brody Graham gets the start tonight, the 6' sophomore. And Gabe Gans, of course, who's really kind of come in. It's so nice to see him playing a few games in a row, Rich. I mean, because, again, he had a couple nice games in Nebraska City, also contributed well on Tuesday night in Broken Bow. So, again, Bison going to have their hands full. Going to be, tell you what, I'm sure a very frenetic pace in this game. And, of course, head coach Joe Imus going to go ahead and try and keep that Bison streak going.
Yep. It's going to be a fun game. We got to say hello. Somebody watching on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel.
Uh-oh.
Be careful. Mark Cool is in front of a TV. That could be a dangerous situation, that's for sure.
Again, I assume you'll be getting some text and some insight on the game. So
I'm sure. Should be a good one between McCook and Gothenburg. Sydney tomorrow night. Again, if you missed the game 1, Lady Bison just ran into another buzzsaw tonight, 63-15 against a Gothenburg Swedes team. It's pretty good. Boy, you're probably going to see this team back in the Class C1 state tournament with the way they play.
Well, I'm not sure what their sub-district is and their path to the state tournament. Boy, it sure looks like let's put it this way, Rich, they're going to be certainly in the top half of the qualifiers, which would get them a home game for any kind of a district final. But again, yeah, that was, and again, this is a team we could see again, Rich, in the girls' side of the Southwest Conference tournament. So again, boy, oh boy, it's impressive effort by those ladies.
Take a break. Back with the tip-off. McCook and Gothenburg boys. Action next. Kicks 96.1. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg High School. Kicks 96.1 or Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel as well. Gothenburg and McCook. Can't forget Gothenburg and the coaching staff. Former McCook High School grad Seth Schaefer is assistant coach with the Swedes. Not going to forget Mr. Duke Lover himself. Of course, Seth, of course, Dad Barry was, in this school system. Of course, former Lady Bison basketball coach back in the day, and Seth's been here for a couple of years now.
Exactly.
So, haven't had a chance to talk to him. I was hoping I'd get a chance to talk to him, but not the case. But he is sitting on the sidelines. Mom and Dad come down and I'm sure try to catch a game when they can.
Absolutely.
Ready for basketball. Here we go. Kicks 96.1 and our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel on a Friday night. Gans and Anderson, Patel and Anderson will tip it off, and John beats into the punch. Brody Graham runs the point early for the Bison, right to left on the offense. And we're having some traffic right in our way early, I have a feeling. Set people down, it's game time. Come on. Wilkinson has it out front. Mitchell Cole against the Gothenburg man-to-man pressure. Gabe Gans got it tipped away. Got a hand in the passing lane. Gothenburg the other way. Swedes have it in the half courts. See if their boys shoot the three like their girls do. Skip pass cross court. Anderson. Top of the circle now. It's Cooper Kane, coach's son. On wing right side, Maracek. On the move. Baseline three by Kane's on the way. Missed it. Rebound tipped. Tucker Keith comes out with it.
Yeah, Trey Stevens with that tap out to keep the ball alive for Gothenburg.
No score. We play in almost a minute here from Gothenburg High School. Kane, baseline, Stevens. Three's going to be on the way, air ball. Backside rebound. Anderson got the putbacks on the way and good. Yeah. Offensive rebounds that time.
Right place at the right time there. Picked up the garbage.
2-0 ball game. Bison back in the half court. Mitchell Cole has the top of the circle. On the move, John Patel kicks off Brody Graham. Bounce pass beauty. Mitchell Cole layups on the way and good.
Yeah, again, great vision there. Brody Graham, a nice entry pass. A pass that Mitchell could handle and went right up to the basket.
Bison man-to-man pressure, and Swedes running the motion against the half court. Top of the circle to Kane. Left-handed dribble now, baseline out front. Actually, it's Braden Anderson. Picked up the dribble, backdoor cut. Oh, if anything, it should be a walk, but we're going to get the ball anyway. If he would have caught that cleanly, it had to have been a walk.
Well, exactly.
But it went off of Gothenburg last.
Yep, again off his leg there. So again, 2-2 game, 2 minutes in.
And the Gothenburg will pick up the Bison at midcourt. Josiah Wilkinson across the timeline, trying to split the defense. Bounce pass. Gabe Gans lamps on the way and good. How about 2 2-footers to start the ball game, Bob?
Shooting percentage will be high if they keep getting those shots, Rich.
You betcha. 4-2. Bison with the early first quarter lead. Maracek has it. Baseline now. Stevens. I think McCook's got size. Gothenburg's got some size as well. Tucker Keith nowhere to go. Shut up by Gans. Cooper Kane. As Gothenburg threw the ball away. Nice shot. Wilkinson pass it late, but couldn't quite grab it. Keith has it out front. Stevens out front now. Long three. It's on the way. Maracek. Long rebound. Run down by Kane. Another offensive rebound. Stevens cut off by Mitchell Cole. Baseline jumpers on the way. Missed it. Rebound by Gabe Gans.
Boy, plenty of opportunities there. Bison got to get tougher on the boards.
Brody Graham. Baseline. Nowhere to go. Out of bounds off of Trey Stevens last.
Like we thought, Rich. Plenty of action so far.
4-2 ball game. We'll see Miles Pullman checking in for the first time. Caden Porter will check in for the first time, and Mitchell Cole, and it'll be John Patel checking out. 4-2 ball game. Might see Coach Imus. He subs a lot, but especially in a situation we got a game against tough Sydney Ball Club again coming up tomorrow. Gans whip pass baseline three. Wilkinson's on the way, missed it. Backside a rebound, and Pullman kept that alive, and it went off a Stevens out of bounds. Apparently no contact by Miles on the backside.
Yeah, I was afraid he might give him for the old push in the back there, but again, Bison with another chance.
4-2 ball game. Inbounds pass by Wilkinson. Porter on a cut, missed him on that block. Pullman has it out front now. It's Gabe Gans. Gabe out front now. Caden Porter resets their offense. The 2-3 zone really stretch out that 2-3. Pullman has it left side. Pressured by Kane out front. Now it's Brody Graham. Brody, we're going to let him get in that lane if he wants to. Now it's up front, Caden Porter. Lob, backside Pullman. Some contact off the glass and good. Could have been an and one, apparently, but no contact. All ball, 6-2.
Boy, strong effort by Miles Pullman there. Again, it really looked like he got hammered on the arm there, too. But again, still got the basket. And again, Rich, every basket's been within 2 feet.
Cooper Kane on the dribble penetration. The foul's going to be called against McCook. It'll be Kane to the free throw line. Didn't see who they. Brody Graham going to pick up personal. Yep, his first.
First foul in the game, too. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, you bet. Almost a halfway point, quarter number 1. Free throws on the way, missed it. And Gothenburg having issues once again, some shots, and they missed the first free throw. Against Sydney tomorrow. It's pregame at 5:10. Tip-off time 5:30. Kicks 96.1 radio only. No YouTube channel tomorrow. Missed both free throws. Brody Graham quickly down court. Miles Pullman. Miles, jumper blocked by Stevens. Recovered by Miles. Kick out now to Graham. 6-2 Bison lead. Graham, skip pass across the court. Now it's Miles Pullman. Skip it back the other way to Graham. Went past the side of Porter. Nice job. Good defense by Stevens in the passing lane.
Yeah, really anticipated that one and jumped the route.
Swedes get it back trailing 6-2 in the opening quarter. On the move, Stevens through traffic and the reach on the blow by that time. And Miles Pullman, nope. It's going to be Caden Porter. His first, team foul number 2. Bryson Gullion for the first time. Mitchell Cole will check back in as well. Inbounds pass, Cooper Kane. Got a newcomer for Gothenburg as well. And Jackson Dom, a 6'2 junior, will check in for the first time as well. Kane, big hop to the bucket, knocks Gullion on. Got Bryson with a block. Boy, could have been that much, pretty close, I should say. Cooper Kane back to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul.
Yeah, again, offensive player initiated the contact as much as the defensive player on that one.
Free throw by Kane, and he missed it. They're 0 for 3 in their first couple of free throws. Patel's going to check back in. Miles Pullman will sit. A 6-2 Bison lead. Our score updates brought to you by MMB Bank.
What are you talking about, Willis?
And missed another one. 0 for 4 from the line for Gothenburg early. Wilkinson the other way for the Bison. Josiah dumps it off John Patel. John might have got away with a little push off there. Didn't want much. Oh, and here we go the other way on a turnover. Dom has it. Kick out long deep three by Stevens, no good. And a push in the back, I think it's got to be called against Gothenburg.
Yeah, Braden Anderson there trying to get the rebound. And again, Bison doing a pretty good job clearing people out. But points hard to come by in this first quarter for both teams.
It'll be Miles Pullman checking back in. John Patel will sit. Third team foul against the Swedes in the quarter. 6-2, low-scoring game, first quarter. Wilkinson between the circles. Gullion way out front. Skip past cross court. Now it's Wilkinson. Out front now, Mitchell Cole. Gullion at the high post. Kick out Wilkinson. Threes on the way. Missed it. Cole and also with Cooper Kane on the battle for the rebound, and a jump ball is going back to Gothenburg. Mitchell Cole.
Oh, and he's hearing it from the Gothenburg students. They remember a little football action here.
Yeah, I tell you, Mitchell that time, he was fighting for the rebound, and I think he might have given a little extra nudge to Mr. Kane.
It looked worse than it was, but
he went flying about 10 feet. Anyway, 6-2 ball game. Swedes got it right back. Approaching 3 minutes left, opening quarter. Also, Jackson Schwann's a 6'2 junior ball game for the first time. And it's out of bounds off Josiah Wilkinson. That Schwann's on a post-up, but Josiah got a piece from behind. And we'll go back to Gothenburg.
Yeah, good denial by Josiah Wilkinson there.
Inbounds pass by Kane. Stevens has it. Cole right in his hip pocket. Now it's Braden Anderson. Pressure by Gullion. Backdoor cut. And Josiah got beat on the back door that time. Layups on the way, good. Jackson was Schwann's that time. 6-4 Bison lead.
Josiah knew it right away, too. As soon as he went out there, he saw the guy cutting behind him.
Josiah taking a baseline, runs out of room. Now it's Miles Pullman. Now put the ball down. Did it just go flat on him or what? Just lost it. Here comes Gothenburg, and Stevens going to have a missed the layup or a dunk or a combination. Putback's on the way, missed it. Putback again's on the way, missed it, drew the foul.
Yeah, boy,
Wow.
Bison got to get back on that. Two missed opportunities there, but again, Mitchell Cole, unfortunately, with the foul.
When Miles Pullman went inside the lane, it looked like the ball just died because he put a dribble down and the ball just seemed like it went dead. Free throw's on the way and good. The first free throw made by the Swedes. And you can't give up on it. You know, Stevens had a clear lane, but he missed it. And, boy, you cannot give up on that.
Yeah, and I think he was going for the dunk, too, and just did not have enough elevation.
6-5, 6-6 ball game. Subs checking back in. It'll be Maracek checking back in. And Anderson will sit. 2:23 left in the first quarter. Tie ball game at 6 apiece. Both teams coming in 7 wins in the season. This would be a big win for the Bison. Really, both teams, whoever wins it for the Southwest Conference seeding purposes. Wilkinson, boy, being pressured out front by Kane. And going to say one off of Josiah last.
Yeah, just kind of, I think he's looking to pass and just kind of lost control of it.
John Patel is going to check in. Josiah will sit. Trip Riley's in the ball game as well, so he'll handle the guard ball handling duties. Trying chance for Gothenburg to take the lead, and they do on a runner by Schwanz, and it's 8-6 Swedes. On a 6-0 run, Bob.
Yeah, just a nice move by him there. Nice touch on the shot.
John Patel, got to get John going. Got to get our bigs going. It's Cole. Now Gabe on hit, had a shot. Forces a 3, but he hit it. Looked like a forced 3, but maybe not. Bison by 1.
Yeah, he had that early basket and now the 3.
Oh,
so
he did.
Again, yep, that one kind of put back.
It just seemed like a long time ago. 9-8 Bison by 1 with 90 seconds left in quarter number 1. Cooper Kane on the dribble. Free throw line. Now it's Dom. Broken up. Nice shot. Bison clogged things up inside. Here comes Patel the other way. Gabe Gans, whip pass, tough pass. Mitchell Cole couldn't quite catch it. Here comes Gothenburg off the turnover.
Yeah, right idea. Just kind of put him in an awkward spot down there.
Cooper Kane on the move now with Schwanz. Now Kane. 1 minute left, quarter number 1. And a Bison 1-point lead. On the move, traffic, forced shot. Nice defense, McCook against Maracek. That time he missed the shot.
Yeah, Mitchell Cole really held his position well.
Nice to get the ball back with a 1-point lead. Gans way out front, picked up a dribble. Trent Riley, baseline now, left-handed dribble. Won't take it now, Miles Pullman. And 40 seconds left. Miles caught up baseline, takes a baseline. Gabe Gans out front. Riley, 3's on the way, misses short. Out of bounds, no touch, goes back to Gothenburg.
Well, it was nothing but net, but
yeah.
It was just the bottom of the net.
It was online. It was online from our direction. Wilkinson's going to check back in. Caden Porter's going to check back in. A Bison 1-point lead, 9-8. 30 seconds left. Trey Stevens back in, plays the point. 7-2 Swedes. Left side now to Maracek. Swinging out far side. Schwanz. Jumpers up, partially blocked. Rebound by Porter. Lead pass. Wilkinson. Josiah on the fly, and the foul is going to be called against Gothenburg getting back. Nice release by Wilkinson. Good lead pass by Porter. I'm looking at the replay right here, and Josiah to go to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul.
Yeah, again, good speed by him to get down. Is able to take off once he saw that ball was going to be secured by the Bison.
Second team foul against the Swedes. We'll see Alex Landry's going to check in after the first free throw. As Wilkinson, free throw line's on the wing, good. Bison by 2, 10-8. Landry will check in for Riley. And one more free throw coming up. Second free throw is on the way and good. Bison by 3. Down to 12 seconds left. Stevens has it. The high screen against Wilkinson. Dumps it back inside. Tucker Keith on the move. Layup's on the way good. It's 11-10. Bison have a chance. 2 seconds. Miles Pullman bombs one at the buzzer. Counts if it goes. It's just short. Awfully close. It's 11-10. Bison by 1. We're back to Gothenburg High School coming up in 1 minute next. Bison basketball kicks 96-1. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg. 11-10, Bob. It's a close one like we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, again, really good action in that first quarter. For Gothenburg, Jackson Schwantz had 4, Braden Anderson with 2, Jackson Dahm with 2, and Tucker Keith with 2. For the Bison, Josiah Wilkinson, 2 free throws, Miles Pullman with the basket, Mitchell Cole with the basket, and Gabe Gans with the basket and a three-pointer. So 11-10. Again, you're right, Rich, just what we expected. Gothenburg tough on their home court. Bison actually got off to really, I'd say, a pretty good start.
Yeah, exactly right. 6-2 early. It's 11-10 right now. Bison back in the move. Gans baseline threes on the way and good. Gabe's hit a couple of from downtown, and it's 14-10. To steal a phrase from our good buddy Mark Searcy. Long threes on the way and good from Maracek, and it's a one-point game again.
Yeah, punch, counter punch here, Rich. Rack and forth.
Bison right to left in the offense. Wilkinson got his pass picked off. Stevens the other way. Will he go for? Nope, it was just a simple layup, and it's Gothenburg 1-point lead, and Coach Imus once again gets a timeout. 1-point game. We're back to Gothenburg. Quick break. Bison basketball kicks 96-1. Richie Bob back here at Gothenburg. I had somebody text me. I mentioned his name earlier. The guy with the beard is going to be on the next Duck Dynasty.
No, I just thought he was done playing for ZZ Top.
That's true. Wow, you got to dig the beard. Wow. Bison with the timeout. 1-point Gothenburg lead, 15-14.
That's got to get hot and scratchy, though.
I know it. Getting a long three by Gabe. Gans missed that one. Rebound by Cooper Kane on the backside. Swedes by 1, 15-14. Long three by Maracek's on the way. No good. Gans couldn't quite grab it on the rebound. Tucker Keith on the move against Gans. Nowhere to go. Maracek baseline. Shut off by Mitchell Cole. Kane has it. Trying to use some screens. Now Keith on the move. Big hop. Little head and shoulder fake. Been in that lane a while. Gets out of it just in time. Swedes reset their offense now to Kane. Out front, out of Maracek. Bison forcing everything out. Tucker Keith base. Wing threes on the way and good. 4-point Swede lead, 18-14.
Boy, don't want to let them get hot there.
I don't know if I was expecting him to knock down a three, if anybody out there, but he did. We played almost 2 minutes of the quarter. Baseline, John Patel. Baseline run, a block shot on the way up, that time by Anderson.
Yeah, 2 players right there to stop that drive.
Stevens has it for the Swedes. They run their motion against the Bison man-to-man. Stevens, big hop, knocked away, out of bounds, off of, because they went off of McCook last. And Coach Imus looking for a touch from another official. Not going to get it, and Gothenburg will keep it. Subs back in. It'll be Schwanz checking back in, along with Jackson Dahm. 18-14, Gothenburg. We'll see Miles Pullman checking back in as well. Mitchell Cole will set. Inbounds pass by Kane. Lob out front to Stevens. Return pass to Kane. Whip pass inside of Schwanz against Brody Graham's got some inches. Brody got a hand on the way up, Bob.
Absolutely tipped it.
He's shorter, but he got it on the way up. Baseline three, Miles Pullman's on the way. Missed a short rebound, Brody Graham. Bounce pass, Beauty. Patel gathers. A foul on the floor. Dang it. Grab that ball, John. And he was kind of surrounded that time, and the foul is going to be called against Gothenburg.
Yeah, that's a pretty slick pass by Brody Graham, too, to kind of slide that thing through the defenders.
Bison retained down 4, 18-14. Graham off the inbounds. Out front now to Caden Porter. Bodied up by Kane. Dumping out front to baseline. Now Gans, 3 balls on the way. Missed it. Had a good look. Long rebound. Brody Graham, second chance. McCook. Pullman has it out front. Trying to split the defense and the walk. Try to split the defense and extra steps that time. Got there. Oh, no, they called a foul. I'm sorry. My apologies. I thought they called a walk.
Yeah, Jackson Dahm going to pick up his first.
Second team foul against the Swedes in the quarter. Bison keep it. Graham off the inbounds. Needs some help way out front. Gabe Gans between the circles. Baseline now, John Patel. Pass inside of Miles Pullman. Inside block. Shot by Stevens on the way up. Here comes Gothenburg the other way. On the move. Layups on the way. Missed. Too strong by Tucker Keith.
Kind of letting them play, it looks like.
Yeah, they are. Some contact in there. Bison have hit a rough stretch here of no offense in the second quarter. 18-14. Posted up Patel against Stevens. Block shot on the way up. And Stevens has it back. Bison, oh, Stevens left open that time. Too easy. Way too easy that time. Too close to bucket. It's a 6-point game.
Yeah, got to pick up the ball. Stop the ball is always the first objective.
6-point game, 20-14. Have we scored the quarter yet?
Got 1 3-pointer.
The 1-3, okay. Graham out front. Now Patel. Looking for a red shirt, needs some help. Overpass. Not a good pass by John that time. And here comes Kane off the turnover. Got a 3-on-2. Dump it off to Tucker Keith. Backside, Dom wide open. Missed layup. Blew a bunny that time. Putbacks on the way. Missed it. Drew the foul.
Gosh, that's a shame. Could have got that rebound, too. Again, that was point-blank range. Easy layup, but, again, Jackson Dom unable to convert.
First team foul against the Bison in the quarter. Gans picks up his first. Free throw by Dom is on the way. Missed it. Mitchell Cole, Josiah Wilkinson checking back in for McCook. And Braden Anderson checking back in for Gothenburg.
Yep, got to find some offense here.
No question. Boy, last couple of possessions, nothing. 4:22 before the half, 20-14. Gothenburg missed another free throw. They have helped us big time in that department. Missing free throws.
0 for 6.
Cole, high post. Gabe Gans whips inside. Wilkinson, Josiah lost it. Tie up, jump ball, possession arrow going back to Gothenburg. Didn't know Josiah had it. Didn't really have the shot. Was looking to kick it right back out, and everybody's covered. And they got tied up.
Yep, solid defense by Jackson Dom there.
Trip Riley's going to check back in. 20-14 Gothenburg. Quarter number 2. Stevens has the top of the circle. On the move. Kick out Marachuk. Actually, he stepped out of bounds. You see it? Stepped clear out of bounds. That time Schwann's in the runner. And the layup's good. Looked like it did. 22-14. On the move, tipped away, Trip Riley. Won't take the shots. Out front now to Gabe Gans. Gabe on the move. Nice long stride, missed the shot. And Wilkinson trying to get a tie up that time. And they're going to call the foul against Josiah climbing the back.
Literally climbing the back.
Yeah, yeah. But a nice move, nice try by Gabe Gans.
Well,
I thought he had that one in the clearly.
Yep.
Didn't finish. And just like that, Bob, it could be a Gothenburg double-digit lead for the first time right here. 22-14, Tucker Keith tip pass by Gabe Gans, recovered. Schwann's been key minutes off the bench for them. Trey Stevens on the move. Shut off by Cole, out front now to Cooper Kane. Bounce pass, little backdoor cut to Schwann's. Boy, the bucket went in on a continuation, but I'm going to say the foul was on the floor. Close, Bob. Very, very close continuation. First foul going to be called against Trip Riley.
Yep.
13th foul against the Bison. Off the inbound, Stevens on the move. Little fall away, some contact, missed the shot. They're going to call the foul against Tucker Keith. Climb in the back against Gabe Gans in the backside.
Well, I'll tell you what, there was a lot of bumping going on out there, too. Both sides.
Arapahoe boys 20, Med Valley 15. And that's quarter number 1 on 103.9 The Hawk. Arapahoe girls will then win over Med Valley 46-42 in the opener. Coach Blackmore and his crew pick up a big win. Trip Riley, 3 balls on the way, and boy, the offense struggling here in the second quarter. Nothing will fall. 22-14. Cooper Kane dumps it off. Schwann's 3's on the way, rattled in and out. Trip Riley to the way for the Bison. Free throw line. Gabe Gans, the trailer, 3's on the way, missed it.
I thought Tripp was going to take it himself. They actually backed off once he got to the free throw line.
The runner by Cooper Kane is good. It's a 10-point game, and timeout McCook, 24-14. We're back to Gothenburg coming up after a quick break. Bison basketball kicks 96-1. We're back here at Gothenburg. I love the song selection, but the meaning I don't like. Our good buddy Scott Foster over here, they're playing tunes. They do a great job. They're busting out the foreigner cold as ice. Who do you think that's pertaining to?
Yeah, that might be a slight to McCook's offense here in the second quarter, I think. So unfair, be treated this way when we're out of town, Rich.
Oh, but that's the home court advantage for you.
No question about it.
But the Bison are cold as ice. He ain't kidding. The song's not kidding. Bison can't throw it in the ocean right now. 24-14, 2:21 left. Need some offense. Pullman, baseline. Wilkinson out front now. It's Cole, now Bryson Gullion. 2-3 zone. Boy, the Bison have just had their struggles against zone defenses this year. Wilkinson out front. Evan Humphreys over there sitting behind the Bison bench. Do you think they know if we suited him up?
Exactly.
He's over there over from Hastings College watching his buddies playing. Give him a uniform, let's suit him up, and he'll be burying threes all day long. Tipped out of bounds off Gothenburg. Bison will get it back.
Yeah, 14-3 in the quarter for Gothenburg.
Oh, gee, many Christmas. Mitchell Cole now, Caden Porter. Got to find some other ways. Baseline, Gabe Gans. Off the glass, good. Nice job, good pass. Nice move to the bucket by Gabe.
That's what they got to do to break down that zone defense. Find him on the baseline like that.
First points in a while for the Bison. 24-16, 90 seconds left in the half. And near wide pass recovered by Cooper Kane. Close one that time. Kane on the move. Baseline Stevens. Mitchell Cole did a pretty good job of keeping up with him defensively. Gets a high screen, won't take advantage of it. Stevens. Dom baseline. Out front Schwans. A minute 10 left. Gothenburg still in the half court. Schwans spin move. Floater inside the lanes. On the way, good. 26-16. 10-point game again.
Boy, it just making a difference inside, outside. They've really heated up in the second quarter.
Josiah Wilkinson has it. We're under a minute left. Bison need a good possession. A little floater by Josiah in the lanes. On the way, good. Dribble penetration again, Bob.
Yeah, I think that's there. It's almost like Gothenburg kind of falls back on defense a little bit there once you make the move.
Down to 8. Get a good defensive stand. Maybe get it one more possession before the half. Cooper Kane trying to go baseline, and I got to call Wilkinson. He just really forced it baseline. I don't think there was much contact.
Well, and he's entitled to his position
right,
on the
exactly.
floor, and the guy stepped out of bounds. I mean,
oh, that's frustrating. Our YouTube people could have watched that if I would have turned the camera to the right a little bit. Sorry about that. Cooper Kane on the inbounds pass, 33 seconds left. Anderson on the move. Knocked away by Gullion, and it's going to be a loose ball foul against Gothenburg. And no free throws just yet, Bob. That's just the 14th foul.
Yeah, only 28 seconds to go, so you're assuming that this probably will be the last possession.
That's okay. Half. Hey, we get 2 or 3, doesn't matter right here. You get it down to 5 or 6.
Exactly.
Get some momentum going in the halftime locker room. Porter out front. Oh, we got people going by. Come on, let's go, go, go. Jeez. Gullion has it. Bryson High pass, good catch by Porter on a high pass. Caden, little floater inside the lanes on the wing, good. 26-20.
I thought that pass was going into row 3.
I did too. 7 seconds down to 6. 5. Cooper Kane, big hop. Oh, a lot of contact there. 0.4 the clock. Can you believe that wasn't called?
No, one way or the other. It's got to be one way or the other. I mean,
wow. Unless they thought Golian, went straight up. He is entitled to that. But boy, there's a lot of contact. More times than not, it's going to get called. 0.4 on the clock. Stevens, tip try. That's your half. 26-20 Gothenburg. Bob and I will talk about it. Got some stats for you coming up after the break. It's Bison basketball, Kicks 96-1. Halftime here at Gothenburg, 26-20. Boy, a chuck and duck contest, Bob. This is kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, this is a good one here. Boy, somebody just rolled right over the center court, too.
So, there's a winner right here, right in front of us here. Looks like it's awfully darn close. What a game.
Yeah, they were doing a fundraiser out in the hall. I can't remember what the ticket is. It's $5 for, or get $5 per duck or whatever.
26-20, Bob. A couple of big possessions. McCook hit a couple of buckets here late to make it a 6-point game. And, boy, we just started well. Then both teams got even Steven, and then Gothenburg got on a run. We couldn't hit anything that second quarter.
Yeah, really kind of hit a dry spell about the 7-minute mark of the second quarter all the way down to about the 3-minute mark there. Bison could not get anything going. Real quick on the scoring for Gothenburg, Trey Stevens with 2, Cooper Kane with 2, Landon Maracek with 5, Jackson Schwantz with 8, Jackson Dom with 2, and Tucker Keith with 5 for Gothenburg. For the Bison, 4 points by Josiah Wilkinson, 2 points for Miles Pullman, 2 points for Mitchell Cole, 2 points for Caden Porter, and Gabe Gans leading the way for the Bison, keeping them in it with 10 points in that first half. 2 threes and 2 twos for Gabe.
Anybody's ball game. Anything can happen here. 26-20 should be a great second half. Should be dynamite. Take a break. Bob and I will take a little bit of a break. Here some more of our great Bison basketball sponsors. We're back in just a few minutes on Kicks 96.1 and our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Richard Baum back here at Gothenburg. Halftime just about over, 26-20. Third quarter, Bob. Bison, hopefully, let's get up to a good start. Get this baby tied up, take the lead early. How about that?
Yeah, again, I mean, certainly the Bison have shown they can play with Gothenburg at this point in time. Just, you know, and we were kind of talking off the air. It always seems like they have one little rough patch in the game, no matter whether win, lose, or draw. They kind of hit one little spot, and hopefully that's been taken care of now with that stretch in the second quarter where points were really hard to come by them. And Gothenburg starting to heat up a little bit from the outside. So, again, got to keep a hand in people's faces out there.
All right, 5 out there for Gothenburg. Kane, also the rest is Keith, Stevens, Marachik, Anderson, the 5 out there. Schwann's had some big minutes. They really didn't play. They played Schwann's and Dom. They played 7 guys. Wasn't it? Am I right on that? About 7 guys.
Exactly, and 6 of them scored.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, nice balance by them. But, yeah, Bison just got to take care of the ball a little bit better. Maybe get some of those long rebounds. That's one thing that's happened as well.
A little different lineup. Caden Porter in start the half instead of John Patel. Josiah Wilkinson, Gabe Gans, Mitchell Cole, and Brody Graham. As the Bison in the half court left around the offense, Wilkinson out front now to Porter. Bounce past Cole. The free throw line, they post up Gabe Gans. Little floater, little jump hook, went wide. And here comes Gothenburg on the missed shot.
Yeah, must have just kind of lost where he was at because that didn't hit anything.
Tucker Keith, a little spin move. Nice job, Gabe, keeping his defensive stance pretty good that time. Keith got open. Baseline jumpers on the way and good. 28-20. Bison trailing by 8 again.
Yeah, they really have shot the ball well since that first quarter, Gothenburg.
Bison back in the half court. Brody Graham on the move inside the paint, dumps it off. And Gabe Gann, he got pushed. You know, Brody's inside. That's a little floater. There was nobody around. Take the shot.
I actually was surprised that he didn't. Yeah, I mean, again, rather than that's a tough pass to Gabe.
Yeah.
There, so it got a little push in the back by Cooper Kane.
I mean, he's right there. You're right there. I don't think anybody in front of him to block it. Off the inbounds to Mitchell Cole. Block shot by Stevens on the way up. And here comes Gothenburg the other way. Bison getting what they wanted, some shots right in the paints, but nothing. Chance for the Swedes to make it a 10-point game. Anderson posted up against a shorter Brody Graham, missed the shot, rebounded by Gabe Gans.
Yeah, good defense by Brody just to hold his ground there.
Graham the other way for the Bison, needs some points, trailing by 8. Graham, they dump it down inside the Gabe Gans low block, a jump hook, baseline cross over the rim, it's on the way and good, 28-22.
Yeah, we may just have to feed Gabe, you know, Rich, and let him put the team on his back tonight.
Might be the case. Keith, a little crossover dribble out front now. It's Marachek. On the move, left side, cut off by Wilkinson. Little jumper inside the lane, missed it. Rebound by Gans on the backside. Quickly out, led to Caden Porter, lost it. And here comes Gothenburg off the Bison turnover. Stevens between the circles, 28-22 Gothenburg. Almost 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Cooper Kane, Anderson on the move. Now Trey Stevens. And not a lot of movement right now for Gothenburg, setting something up. Stevens trying to go baseline. Mitchell Cole shuts him off. Kane. Now it's Stevens, top of the circle. Out front now. Tucker Keith on the move. Left-handed layups on the way. In and out. Got a break.
Well, yeah, Gothenburg very patient on that possession there. Good movement.
Brody Graham has it up front. Still stuck in 28-22, I should say.
Got to get rid of it.
Yeah, the 5 seconds are down. Yep, it's on. That or you got to dribble quickly back out and break the
yeah, get the 6 feet distance between you if you can.
We'll see Rice and Gullion check back in. We'll see John Patel check back in as well. 28-22. As the Swedes get it right back off the Bison turnover. Stevens high post now, Tucker Keith. Stevens right side. On the move is Cooper Kane. Porter right there in his hip pocket. On the move. And Kane trying to get a block from behind. And Kane up and in. And it's a 8-point game again.
Yeah, it's been a number of times here. Gothenburg just kind of with some one-on-one moves has been very effective.
Wilkinson, now Mitchell Cole. Now it's Bryson Gullion. 3 top of the circles on the way, missed it. Rebound, Porter reaches high for it. And that's going to be a foul against Gothenburg. That's going to be against Tucker Keith. And it will be out of bounds, McCook. Kane's going to pick up his second as Miles Pullman checking back in for Caden Porter. Wilkinson off the inbounds finds John Patel, low block. John maneuvering. He got it, and they got the call for the walk. Yeah, John. I'd like to see John just get him up in the air if possible, but get a shot up.
Yeah.
And here comes Gothenburg with a chance to make it a double-digit lead again, up 8, 30-22. Stevens has the top of the circle. They got a mismatch again with Cooper Kane against Bryson Gullion. Kane throws one up off the glass, and it went in, 32-22.
Yeah, again, that's exactly what it was. It's the mismatch. They found the open man there, and again, just backed him down to the basket.
10-point Gothenburg lead. Pullman on the move, runs into some traffic, try to split the defense, and the foul's going to be called against Gothenburg.
Yeah, I think we're going to get Jackson Dom.
And it'll be Gabe Gans checking back in. Bryson Gullion will sit. Third team foul against the Swedes. Maybe McCook get a couple of more and shoot some free throws. Get back in this game.
Got to get somebody else helping Gabe on the offensive side.
Mitchell Cole, now Miles Pullman. Gabe Gans has the top of the circle. Gabe off a screen. Jumper's going to be on the way. Nails the three. Leading all McCook scores tonight.
Yeah, he's got 15 right now.
Got more than half the points, 15 of the 25. We're at the 4-minute mark. Halfway point, third quarter. Bison trailing by 7, 32-25. Score update brought to you by MMB Bank.
Book him, Dano.
Stevens, little backdoor cut. Schwann's baseline, missed it, drew the foul. Actually, that's Moravcik, sorry. Moravcik, a little backdoor, and he'll shoot a couple of free throws. First team foul against the Bison in the quarter. Miles Pullman's going to pick up his first. Free throw is on the way and rolls in. I'm sure Coach Kane addressed the free throw shooting at halftime because they had struggled in that first half.
They were 0 for 6 in the first half, exactly.
Wow. Second free throw is on the way and good. 34-25, leads at 9. Wilkinson out front. Mitchell Cole. Gabe Gans. Gabe baseline, draws a double team. Jumper off the glass, missed it, rebound. Patel, nice job. John, horse on the boards, putbacks on the way, count it. Chance of the three-point play, that a boy. Need to get John Patel going in this game.
Yes, finally got it. He's on the scoreboard, his first 2 points tonight, and that's where he's the most effective, Rich, is getting those rebounds and going right back up.
34-27, chance the old-fashioned three-point play. Free throws on the way and missed it. Schwans will let it go out of bounds. And Gothenburg will get it back. Bison lineup right now is Cole, Wilkinson, Gans, Pullman, and Patel. That's your 5 in there right now. Bison trailing by 7, 34-27, approaching 3 minutes left in the quarter. Jackson Dom back in the game as well for Gothenburg. Dom has a free throw line. Dumps it off baseline. Anderson on the move. Top of the circle now, it's Moravcik. Good move inside, missed the shot, short. Miles Pullman comes out with it the other way. Miles on the move. Got to get out of bounds off of Pullman, out of bounds. No, going to say it went off of Gothenburg, out of bounds. And Bison maybe got a break there.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely hit Josiah, but
yeah.
Maybe
deflected again off of Gothenburg for some odd reason. Pullman off the inbound is going to take it right at him. Jump shot, block shot on the way up. And here comes Gothenburg the other way. Up 7. Stevens. Anderson on the move. Left-handed shot missed it. Gabe Gans got him on the way by. It'll be a 2-shot foul for Braden Anderson.
Yeah, too bad. They really didn't have to foul him there. He could have just held his ground and probably blocked the shot.
Free throws are coming up. Free throw is going to be on the way. Missed it. He'll get one more. As Dom will sit. And it was Cooper Kane checking back in. (34-27). Second free throw's on the way. Flat shot, missed another one. They thought they were going to do better at that line, but now it's, what, 2 of 4 from the line.
Well, yeah, just don't put Marachik at the line. Everybody else has missed.
That's true. Wilkinson has it out front. Pressure by Schwans. Bison trailing by 7, 34-27. Wilkinson out front. Now it's Mitchell Cole, but they miss Gabe Gans on that low block. Wilkinson, nowhere to go out front, out Trip Riley. Wilkinson baseline now. Gabe Gans, almost a wide pass to find John Patel inside. Got fouled from behind, and then, boy, he nailed Cooper Kane inside. And John might have got he hit his face against Kane, but the foul was first against Gothenburg. Yeah,
his first.
It's free throws. So you got 2:12 left. You got him at the line. Take advantage of it. John just missed his last free throw, and this one's missed off the mark. (34-27).
And Bison only 4 free throws on the night, 2 for 4 so far.
Second free throw's on the way. It's going to be short. Mitchell Cole, nice shot. Putback's on the way. Mitchell saving the day right there with the putbacks on the way and good. 5-point game, 34-29. Back to the defense. Kane shut off by Patel and threw the ball away. Was looking at kicking out front of Schwans. And we'll go back to McCook. Timeout, Gothenburg. Bison have it down to 5 after the break. It's Bison basketball, Kicks 96-1. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg. Bob, they got it down to 5 right here. Chance.
Exactly right. Yeah, again, they've had the better play here the last minute and a half or so.
A minute 58 left, and the Bison with the basketball off the turnover. A chance to cut it down to a little bit more. What, under 2 minutes left here in this third quarter.
Yeah, really slow start to the quarter, but things have picked up until now.
Wilkinson got his pocket picked. Schwann's jumper missed it. Rebound, Trip Riley. And here comes McCook the other way. Got a break. Gans the other way. Whip pass inside, deflected. Bounced around. Gans tried to save it, and it's go out of bounds off of McCook.
I thought he got the ball back in play myself.
I don't know
Maybe
if he
must have hit the baseline.
Hit the baseline, I think, when bouncing it. Yep. So the Bison cannot take advantage of that. The last 2 possessions, and it's a 5-point game still with 90 seconds left. Trey Stevens has the top of the circle. Trey against Mitchell Cole. Schwann's free throw line stops. Wilkinson, a little jumper going to call Josiah with a push from behind. Yeah, and he got away with the bunny hop. You know, Coach Imus saw the same thing. We can see it up here.
Well, bunny hop, turning the ball over in his hand. I mean.
Yep. It was clear as day that time. Third foul against, team foul against the Bison. Off the inbounds, block shot, Patel. Off the Anderson shot. Putback's on the way, missed it. Anderson again, put back on the way, partially blocked. Saved by Gans. This time, it tried to bounce it off, but it was recovered by Kane. Schwann to the bucket, missed shot, rebound. Gothenburg again, another chance. Kane, put back, missed, and drew the foul. Bison cannot get those defensive boards.
Yeah, 5 opportunities for Gothenburg on that possession there. Again, ball just would not go their way, and you knew the foul was coming eventually. Unfortunately, that's the third on Gabe Gans. We don't want to see him in foul trouble.
34-29 with a minute left. Free throw is going to be on the way and good. 35-29. Caden Porter will check in. Gans with the 3 fouls will sit. One more for Cooper Kane. It's on the way and good. 36-29 with a minute left. Bison had it down to 5. It's back to 7 here. Baseline, Mitchell Cole. Inside of Miles Pullman. Oh, might have got away with one there. Missed the shot. Out of bounds. Off. I'm going to say one off McCook. Goes back to Gothenburg. Chance for the Swedes to make it 9, maybe 10 by the end of the quarter here. We're at 42 seconds left. Stevens out front. Trey Stevens really hasn't had a game where he scored a lot of points tonight.
Not at all. Not at all, in fact. Just 2 in the first half, and that's it. Nothing in the quarter.
Usually you count on him for a 12, 14, 15 points a night. That hasn't been the case. Anderson out front now. Cooper Kane down to 24 in the half. Stevens on the move. Mitchell Cole, nice job defending. Tough shot, missed it. Air ball goes out of bounds, and Mitchell's done the job, does it again. Bison will get it back with 17 seconds left.
Just really good position, good defense all the way. And again, plenty of time for a good shot for the Bison here.
Caden Porter. They got to get across that timeline as that official is winding down. 8 seconds left. Caden out front with 7. Whip pass inside Patel. Backside look, Trip Riley. 3 seconds. I'm one up, and it got partially blocked, and that's your quarter. After 3, it's Gothenburg 36 and McCook 29. The fourth quarter coming up shortly on Kicks 96.1. Richie Bob back here at Gothenburg.
Having a little trumpet solo underneath the basket.
Well, the new song that's played at all the games now. I have no idea what, but the guy doing it out of the band, pretty good.
Well, that was very impressive, but I wonder if he can play the call to the post for the horses.
Fourth quarter, Bob, 36-29 stats.
Yeah, again, Gothenburg outscored McCook 10-9 in the quarter. Boy, Bison could have really done some damage with a little better offense. Again, quick for the Bison. Mitchell Cole with 2, John Patel with 2, and Gabe Gans with 5. That's it. And again, Cooper Kane was 6 for Gothenburg, 2 for Landon Maracek, and then 2 for Tucker Keith. So again, that's the quarter you wanted if you're the Bison. 10-point quarter, but just could not make up any ground.
And we got to the foul line, and we couldn't hit free throws.
Exactly.
So had him right. 5 fouls with about 2 minutes left, and then we got there, and you couldn't hit him. 36-29. Maracek on the move. Shut off by Wilkinson. Now Tucker Keith. 36-29. Gothenburg by 7. Keith looking a little back door. Is not there. Now it's Maracek baseline. Still looking. Now it's Tucker Keith. Cooper Kane against Caden Porter. And Gothenburg has taken the air out a little bit and running their motion against the man-to-man. Kane out front against Porter. And foul first. I thought Josiah Wilkinson was going to slide over for help defense, but he dropped off, and that's why the lane was there.
Exactly. No. One thing too, Rich, Gothenburg starts 4 seniors and 1 sophomore.
Right.
Landon Maracek, the only sophomore out there for them. And again, this is a young Bison team with only Mitchell Cole as their senior.
And now it's pass. Anderson has it. Out front out of Trey Stevens. On the move against Cole. Mitchell's done a dynamite job all night of shutting him down. Cooper Kane got Patel off the floor a little bit, throws a wild shot up, missed it. Anderson put back, and there's the story right there. Third quarter, now the fourth quarter is second and third shots, and sometimes even a fourth.
Yeah, again, that's exactly right here. And that's pretty, Bison are usually pretty good on the boards and stuff, but boy, whether the ball's bouncing a little strange or Gothenburg's just that much quicker, they're getting the majority of them.
Anderson's free throw is no good. He'll get one more. Again, tomorrow night, boys only against Sydney. Boys pregame at 5:10, tip-off time 5:30. Radio only on Kicks 96-1. 8-point Gothenburg lead, 37-29. We played a minute of quarter number 4. Patel has it. John looking inside. Gabe Gans, a low block against Stevens. Back his way down against traffic. LaFloater's good. Worked hard for those points, 37-31.
Yeah, again, he's just the only consistent Bison scorer tonight so far.
6-point game. Cooper Kane has it out front. Keith will bomb a 3 and missed it. Rebound backside Maracek, and another possession where you give up on a missed shot, giving offensive rebounds.
Yeah, Coach Imus, you can just tell he's got to be frustrated with this. Again, Bison have not been beat on the boards like this in a while, that's for sure.
Free throws are coming up for Atlanta Maracek. Bryson Gullion's waiting to check in the next dead ball. Or free throw, I should say. Missed the free throw. Well, Gothenburg's helping us out on missed free throws, that's for sure. And Maracek gets one more. Second free throw's on the way and missed them both. Long rebound went over the head of Gabe Gans, controlled by Cooper Kane. Tucker Keith out front out of Kane. No shot, and they'll run their offense here, apparently. Kane, baseline Tucker Keith. On the move, shut up by Patel, loose ball. And McCook can't quite. Nice job, Trip Riley. And they could call possession and timeout, Coach Joe Imus. Wow. Great job, Trip Riley, on the good hustle. Their midcourt, and nice job recognition, Bob, of Coach Imus quickly calling timeout.
Yeah, absolutely correct. Just nothing but Trip Riley on that one. That was just, again, like you said, diving on the floor there to get the ball. Had full possession, you could tell, and Coach Imus, Johnny on the spot there to take the 30-second timeout.
Keep it right here for the time being. Thanks to all of our great sponsors helping us out of our Bison basketball coverage tonight, brought to you by Hot Tub Brokers, McCook Clinic, Carpenter Berlin Funeral Home, DNS Hardware, Veteran Heating and Air, MMB Bank, Community Hospital, Tobias Dental, Southwest Nebraska Physical Therapy, Decatur Health, Horizon Bank, Runza, Devaney Motors, some of our great sponsors of McCook High School Bison basketball. Lady Bison in the opener, not a good night for the McCook girls. Gothenburg wins at 63-15. They'll have the rest of the weekend off, and McCook hosting Hastings next Friday, and then at Minden next Saturday.
Doesn't get any easier for the ladies, too. And again, with these two performing teams, are going to really start to tighten up the screws on the Lady Bison as far as pressing goes.
Bison with the basketball down 6, 37-31 in the fourth quarter. We're at 2 minutes gone. 6-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Trip Riley trying to drive baseline. Wraparound pass. Mitchell Cole layups on the way and good. It's a 4-point game.
Boy, great position by Mitchell Cole there. And again, a great entry pass.
Now to play the defense and check off on missed shots like your life depends on it. Maracek has it out front out of Cooper Kane. Trey Stevens on the move. Aaron pass and right to Anderson. How did he grab that and put it in?
Boy, look what I found is right there, boy.
Looked like it had it defensed well, and just Merry Christmas a week or so late. Bryson Gullion, left-handed layups on the way, missed it. And recovered by Cooper Kane. Patel tried to grab it in the defense, offensive rebound, couldn't quite do it. 6-point game again. Maracek on the move, and the foul's going to be called on a reach in, I think, either Cole or Trip Riley, one of the two. And I think it's going to be Trip Riley, his third. And boy, you look at the scoreboard. 5 team fouls against McCook. Gothenburg, none.
Well, in last quarter, actually, the first 4 fouls were on Gothenburg and none for McCook. So, again, Bison, trying to swipe at that ball when they can.
And they miss another free throw. Maracek, another one. And he has been kind of rotten all night, hasn't he?
Well, no, he hit 2 in the third quarter, but now he's been 0 for 3 since.
Second free throw's on the way, and he missed them both.
Yeah, really, Rich, this is starting to mount up now. Bison are lucky they're not down by 10.
Bison with the basketball, down 6, 39-33 in the half court. John Patel, jumper inside the lanes, on the way, in and out. Loose ball, saved by Gothenburg right near the Bison bench.
Boy, that's what you want to see him do, though, Rich. Good move inside, a nice little bunny there, but just could not get the roll.
Tucker Keith on the move. Free throw line. Right side, Anderson against Gullion. They cleared it out for him, and Bryson got a hand on it. The miss, and Gabe Gans comes out with it. And tipped out of bounds by Anderson. Last will go back to McCook.
Boy, still in the ball game here. Only
Yeah.
down 6 with 4.5 to go. Gosh, we just need one of those little bursts.
Wilkinson will spell Gullion. Trip Riley across the timeline, left, right on the offense. Get some offense going again. Down 6, Gabe Gans trying to post up Patel. Out front now, Mitchell Cole. And a Gans. Gabe, left side, double teamed. Out front, Wilkinson. Josiah to the lane, got it stripped in the way by Cooper Kane. And they're going to call a foul and a reach. And no free throws.
Only the first foul in the quarter for Gothenburg.
Yeah, they've got fouls to waste. Schwann's going to check back in. Kane's going to set. I'm sorry. Nope. It's going to be Anderson setting. Jackson Dom's going to check back in as well. And Maracek will set. 39-33, McCook trailing by 6, 4:14 left. Wilkinson low blocked. John Patel with Dom playing behind, and a sweep, a double down that time by the guard. Coach Imus wanted to reach in the foul, didn't get it that time. And a warning.
Oh, jeez, really? Come on.
Got his feelings hurt, and look what
Yeah,
happened.
exactly. I mean, that was weak.
39-33 at the 4:06 left. Tucker Keith. Out front now. Cooper Kane on the move. Inside. Dumps it off baseline. Trey Stevens. On the move. And the foul is going to be called against Mitchell Cole, I think, with a little nudge inside. And that'll be team foul number 2 against the Bison.
And Gothenburg will be shooting, which may be a benefit for the Bison, frankly.
I'm sorry. 5th team foul. Look at the wrong side. Bison with a 5 foul limit. Stevens, free throw lines on the way and good. 40-33. Second free throw's on the way, missed it. Rebound, Gabe Gans. Just under the 4-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. Long 3 by Trip Riley's on the way, nailed it. Maybe it's just one of those cases. One pass, get it down, shoot the ball, and see what happens.
Exactly.
Enough with the throwing it around, I guess. Timeout, McCook. 40-36. Quick break. It's Bison basketball. Kicks 96-1. Richard Bob back here at Gothenburg High School. Bison got the rebound, came down. Trip Riley, one pass, got up, went and took the shot and went in. 40-36. Despite everything that's happened against McCook, they are still, it's just a 4-point game.
Well, exactly. They've outscored Gothenburg 7-3 in the quarter so far. So, again, just got to keep that momentum going. But, again, Gothenburg just not quite as aggressive, certainly with the ball when they're on offense.
Final score, Arapahoe 41, Med Valley 32. How about this one of the Hawks? Southwest boys lead Cambridge at the end of the 3rd, 31-29.
Interesting. Looking for the Southwest sweep.
Yeah. 3:47 left. And it's Gothenburg with the basketball, up 4. Need a big defensive stand again. Still plenty of time left. Schwann, Bison, maybe some trapping defense. Kane out front now. Trey Stevens. Kane out front. Got to get close. Got to get a 5-second count. Tried the bounce pass. Swiped away. Loose ball. Bison on it. And they call the jump ball. They call it jump ball possession here on McCook. So the Bison will get it back.
Yeah, again, boy, very deliberate on that offensive possession for Gothenburg. They might be thinking they can bleed some clock here. But, boy, 3 minutes to go still. That's a lot of time.
3:19 left, 40-36.
But you're right, Rich. I mean, Bison were definitely trapping there. 2 men were always going to the ball. They were trying to disrupt things.
Riley, also Wilkinson, Cole, Gans, and Patel. That's your 5 in there right now. 3:18 left. Fourth quarter, Bison trailed by 40-36. Mitchell Cole trying to lob it over and almost got it swiped away. Tried to bounce it off a Gothenburg player, bounce it right between his legs. I don't know why he needed to bounce it because he was still in bounds.
Well, and I don't know if he was falling, though, or losing his balance.
Anderson, three's no good. Rebound, Gabe Gans. And here comes McCook, and the Bison throw the ball away. Stevens, pull-up jumper off the glass, and good. 42-36. 2:38 left. Wilkinson has it. Josiah now right side, Mitchell Cole. Wilkinson, tough pass to Riley. Layup's on the way, good. That was a dangerous pass. In traffic, but the layup's good, 42-38.
Yeah, really good movement by Trip Riley there to work himself down at the baseline, right underneath the basket.
2:18, near steal. Wilkinson with a hand in the passing lane, just about had it. Now Trey Stevens, Cooper Kane, top of the circle. And timeout. Coach Kent Kane wants to talk about it. 4-point game with 2:10 left, 42-38. We're back to Gothenburg here shortly. Kicks 96-1. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg. Bob, 2:10 on the clock. 4-point game, 42-38 Gothenburg basketball.
Yeah, again, Bison got to keep picking up that defensive pressure.
Trey Stevens runs the offense, right to left in the offense. Ooh. Bison gets the trapping defense, gets some steals.
Well, and it looks like they're actually in a 1-3-1, Rich.
On the low block, jumper by Anderson, blocked. Wilkinson comes out with it. Josiah, and the foul's going to be called against Cooper Kane running down court. That will be just a second team foul against Gothenburg. They got some fouls to waste if they need it. Minute 54 left. And they went sliding over by the Bison bench. Just some moisture over there, getting that wiped up a little bit. I heard it's a little icy on the way home, Mr. Galkey, so yay.
Okay.
Yay for us.
Well, we can stay overnight in Curtis if we have to.
Off the inbounds. Mitchell Cole has it. 42-38, Bison trailer by 4, sorry. Riley, Mitchell Cole. The lob to Gabe Gans, gets traffic off the glass, missed it, drew the foul. Nice job. Mitchell Cole put it right where Gabe was at and couldn't quite get the three-point play, but a couple of free throws.
Landon Maracek going to pick up his second foul there. Well, how important are these free throws?
Oh, my gosh. Big. Minute 44 left. Two-shot foul. First one's on the way and missed it too strong. Bison on a 6-game winning streak. Coming to this one. One more for Gans. Second one's on the way. Good. One's better than none. One possession game, 42-39. Bison got to play D right here with a minute 40 left in this fourth quarter. High pass, Tucker Keith. Stevens. You wouldn't think Gothenburg is going to take a shot unless it's a layup. I was wrong. Long three baseline, missed it. Rebound Patel. Lead pass Wilkinson and threw the ball away. Here comes Keith the other way. Tucker Keith, and the foul's going to be called on a push against McCook.
Trip Riley here. Boy, you know, Rich, we've had a couple different possessions here that it's messed up on McCook's side, and then Gothenburg gets the points back, and it's like 4-point turnarounds.
Right.
A couple different times here.
Tucker Keith at the free throw line for a two-shot foul. First one's on the way and missed it. And boy, the Swedes have helped the Bison out at the free throw line in this game tonight. A minute 18 in the fourth, 42-39. Gothenburg still 42-39, missed them both. Mitchell Cole on the defensive board. And now Trip Riley will come back and take care of the basketball. It's a one-possession game. You don't necessarily need a three right here because you got plenty of time. We're now coming up on 1 minute left in this fourth quarter. Riley, oh, they got him open for a split second. Whip pass inside of Gans. Gabe inside, missed it, drew the foul. Two shots coming up for Gabe Gans. I thought Tripp was going to take that three because he got open over there, but he was inside the line. Nice job, triple penetration. He found Gans and Gabe, two-shot foul. Free throw is on the way, too strong. Notice right off the get-go it was going strong. One's better than none. 57 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know if this whole half's been real pretty in a way, Rich.
Really
but again, boy, it'd be nice to get out of here with the win.
He got second free throw, 42-40. Bison full court pressure. Stevens inbounds pass. Cooper Kane stops. We're at 50 seconds left at a 2-point Gothenburg lead. Now you wouldn't think Gothenburg would take a shot unless it's a layup.
Well, I was just going to say, I mean, it's time for the Bison to go ahead and foul because, again, Gothenburg woes at the free throw line.
Riley fouls Braden Anderson. How has he done at the line?
He's only 1 for 4 on the night.
Oh,
so.
yeah, kind of fouled the right guy. Two-shot foul. 42-40 with 42 seconds left. Free throws on the way, and this one, of course, goes in. 43-40. One more from Anderson, would love a miss, and going to get it right there. Rebound and fighting for it. Patel kind of went sideways, and so did Kane. They're going to say it went off Gothenburg.
Yeah, you just hold your breath on that. You aren't sure which way it's going to go.
43-40. And a one-possession game right here with 41 seconds exactly left.
Well, obviously no shot clock here tonight. It'd be interesting to see tomorrow night if they do play with one, if Sydney will go for that.
Good point. Very good point. And ready to go. Full court pressure applied. Man-to-man full court pressure by Gothenburg as well. I think Coach Kane's going to burn a timeout right here, and I think he is. 43-40. Quick break, and going to be a full timeout. Back in just a moment. Bison basketball kicks 96-1. Rich and Bob back here at Gothenburg High School. Swedes with a 3-point lead here late, 43-40 with 41 seconds, Bob.
I did a little math here at the break here, Rich, and well, not officially, of course, it's just me, but Gothenburg, 9 out of 25. 9 out of 25 from the free throw line.
Wow.
And the Bison are 4 of 9. So,
wow.
Again, 9 of 25. I mean, Gothenburg's going to look back and say, we could have put this game away. But, I mean, again, good for the Bison. Keep fouling at this point.
Bison will have the basketball. Go the length of the floor. Plenty of time left, 41 seconds left. And really, it's a case of you want to get a quick two. If you get a quick two, take it. Or if you got the three-point look, take it too.
Right.
But get a shot. Don't just come down and go empty out of this one. Guy ends off the inbounds. Josiah Wilkinson. Lost it mid-court. And we have timeout. Gothenburg, they'll save possession. And Josiah, I think, is down right now. We don't have an angle for a camera view down here. I don't have any twist, roll an ankle or what. So, and trying to get up and. walk off the floor, and hopefully he's going to be okay. So that hurts.
Yeah,
35.
Really tough turnover there.
Yeah, yep. 35 seconds left. And Gothenburg will get the ball back. Now you have to gamble, steal, or put him at the line.
Right.
Take your chances there.
Yeah, and see, it's just me. I'm not a big advocate of letting too much time go.
Right.
If you don't get the inbounds pass, foul right away. You can't let them burn 10 or 12 seconds trying to get a steal. It's just not going to work. Boy, Bison have had their chances here, too, in the second half. Boy, any kind of shooting touch at all here in the second half. And Gothenburg saying, hey, if we make free throws, it's irrelevant.
Right.
So.
43-40. Gothenburg with the basketball. And Coach Hyman says, get in their grill. Do not let them have the inbounds. Stevens comes out with it. On the move, and Mitchell Cole will foul him, and Stevens go to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul.
He's 1 out of 2, so he might be Gothenburg's leading free throw percentage guy tonight, it looks like.
Fourth foul against Mitchell. Stevens at the line. Love a couple of misses here. Free throws on the way, and guess what? We got another miss. Caden Porter is going to check back in.
Yeah, 9 for 26 now. Really, just unbelievable.
And here we go. Mitchell Cole checked out. Caden Porter checked back in. 32 seconds left. Second free throw's on the way and missed another one. Rebounded by Gabe Gans. Caden Porter the other way. And a 3-point Gothenburg lead, 43-40. Now you're getting to the point where you need a 3. John Patel, Gabe Gans, top of the circle. 3 is going to be short, and it hit the end line. You had time. You didn't need to rush a shot, but I know Gabe had the open look, but he obviously did not get all the legs into that shot.
Yeah, looks like we're going to go a little offense-defense.
Yep. Alex Landry's going to check in. Max Schilke's going to check in as well.
Well, same situation here. Got to deny the pass and foul right away.
Inbounds pass. Finds Stevens. You got a foul, and John Patel will foul Stevens. And can he miss 2 more free throws, Bob? What did you say? Now it's 9 of
27.
Can you believe that?
33% from the free throw line.
Stevens at the line for a 2-shot foul with 14 seconds left. Where 1 right here is going to make it awfully tough. It makes it a 2-possession game. Free throws on the way, and guess what? They missed another one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
9 for 28.
Gabe Gans will check back in. Trip Riley, Bryson Cullen, 3-point shooters will check back in. Can you give us one more, Trey? We'll send you a Christmas card, big guy. Free throws on the way, and guess not. Nope, made it 44-40. You're Gothenburg. You just play simple man or defense and no fouls. The Trip Riley baseline missed it. Loose ball, out of bounds off McCook last. 5 seconds left.
Oh, gosh. This might be the game that got away when you're starting to kind of go back.
Go offense, defense again. 44-40 as Cooper Kane off the inbounds. Stevens, they'll give it right back to Kane. They foul Kane, or Stevens actually, now with 4 seconds left.
Boy, this would have been a nice one to get to.
Oh, without a doubt.
Before the game tomorrow night.
Yep. Yipper. Trey Stevens back at the free throw line. 2-shot foul. And only 4 seconds left. Free throws on the way and good. Well, nevertheless, Bison in this game throughout, I mean, this is a team, no question, McCook can beat. They get a chance to do it again in the Southwest Conference Tournament. They can, no question, Maybe just do what the opposite. Gothenburg lost to McCook in the regular season. Gothenburg got him in the tournament. Second free throw missed. Long three of the buzzer is going to be no good. And the final here in this one, 45-40 Gothenburg. Take a break. Post game is on the way next. Bison basketball kicks 96-1.
Certainly a team you can beat.
100%.
Back here at Gothenburg, 45-40, assistant coach Zach Weezer. Man, this is one that could give you headaches. Had chances this one, didn't you?
Yeah, we really shot ourselves in the foot on this one, unfortunately, Rich. Just kind of reflecting in my mind here, just a lot of self-inflicted wounds that ended up really, really hurting us down the stretch. Some key turnovers that we had late, and we got to find a way to put the ball in the hoop,
Yep, got to find some offense somewhere. Gabe was kind of it for the night tonight as far as majority of your points.
Yeah, he came out and he shot the ball pretty well first half for sure, and we relied heavily on him. This year we've had a lot of different guys step up and score for us, and unfortunately tonight wasn't a lot of guys' nights. But you take it and you learn. You can't sit and dwell on a loss. We got a big game tomorrow that we got to get ready for. But you're right. This one stings right now. But again, we know what we're doing wrong. We got to get it fixed, and I think we'll be all right.
What about Sydney tomorrow night? I mean, it doesn't get any easier. Coach Lewis has got himself a really good team, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Sydney just seems to always produce really good basketball players and really good athletes, and it's no exception this year. They got a bunch of guys. They're a pretty young team. I think start 4 underclassmen, but they got the Doty kid that's been there since. He's been starting for 3 years now. He's a great shooter. We got to know where he's at on the floor at all times. And then they got a lot of really good athletes that can put the ball in the hoop. They live and die in transition, getting tips and steals and stuff like that. So we got to take care of the ball tomorrow and make sure we use our size advantage. That's one thing that they are lacking this year is some size. So we got to be able to put the ball in the hoop inside.
We're going to let you go. You guys need to get on the road because it's icy and foggy going home. So
can't wait.
It might be a long road home. So
as long as you make it.
Exactly. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Rich.
You bet. Thanks, Zach. Bob, we'll bring along Bob one more time. Final stats and everything, big guy. Gosh dang it, this was a tough one.
Well, and shockingly,